Yo, yo, what up? I don't know, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I don't know how many of you know this or have seen, but there's a new Ahsoka trailer out, and I got like a few seconds into it, and 20 seconds, I guess. And I was like, oh shit! I better put this up on stream. So yeah, if anybody, anybody's out there right now in the world, in the big wide world, what the hell, man? Did you guys see the trailer? What's up, JN? What's up, Moogle? How you guys doing? Yeah, so like I said, what's up, Jen? I just pulled up the trailer and I watched a little bit of it. Have you guys watched it? I don't know. I've never done a reaction to anything. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Glad you're doing good. I didn't even know there was a trailer. Yeah, I know, right? You have seen it. How? What did you think of it, Josh? We're about to watch it right now anyway. What up, Hammer Kids? No idea. First time. All right, sweet. Let's pause that beautiful clone theme. I guess we can pull it up real quick. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got 20 seconds in and I was like, nah, man, we should wait. We should wait to check it out. So, hang on. Let me pop y'all out real quick, actually. Keep the music turned off. A little bit easier. Live chat. All right. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, let's play this. Shut up!
War is inevitable.
At first I thought he said, whoa. Hang on. Let me see. Is that loud enough? Let's turn it up a little bit. All right.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
Yeah, these scenes look... They look a little weird. Is that just me? Is it just the lighting? I'm not complaining already. I'm just saying. And these guys just remind me of Matt Lanter because of the Mandalorian. I know, obviously, that's not just Matt Lanter, but I like the blue outfit.
We are no Jedi.
Oh, that looks pretty sick. Nice little shot there.
I started hearing whispers.
See, okay, this is when I paused it. I was like, oh shit, I gotta ask somebody about this. I gotta call my parents or something. Is this Traya? Does anybody think this is Traya? I mean, it looks like it. It looks like Traya to me, which is sick, which is why I was like, whoa, we gotta find out. I don't know. I mean, you know, it would be cool to get some more Old Republic characters into the fold. You know what I mean? I know technically they're not canon or whatever, however you want to say it. But yeah, dude, if that's Traya, that's sick. Like, look, you can kind of see, it looks like maybe that could be hair. I don't know. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I thought that was sick. The way she's holding her hand kind of gives Traya vibes. The whole hood. I don't know, dude. That's sick.
Thrawn's return as heir.
Like, just imagine some like Old Republic lore brought into Ahsoka, because I figured it would probably be pretty good, but I don't know. With Kenobi and Boba Fett, I've been cautious, but I don't know. Let's keep watching.
To the Empire.
So this, okay, so I didn't get past that point. I was just like, fuck, I gotta start streaming. I gotta know.
Of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
All right, this kind of reminds me of, what's it called? Mount Tantus? Or not Mount Tantus. Mandalorian. You know what I'm talking about. Tython, that's the one. I was just thinking a mountain.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
This is... Okay, yeah.
Power, such as you've never dreamed.
Is that where the trailer for the first... where they were fighting was? You guys remember the first trailer, right? With Ahsoka and Balin fighting in what looked like the World Between Worlds. It looked like there was like actual lighting equipment just standing around. I think this is that same place, and I don't see any aforementioned lighting equipment, so I still don't know if that was a production mistake or not. That's
such
funny.
As you've never dreamed.
That looks cool though. Do we see the ghost? I don't know. I mean, obviously they're in it.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war.
Oh, speaking of which, does anybody else... You guys, I've seen a lot of people on the internet bothered by Hera's eye color. I'm so much more bothered by the voice actress not being the animated one. Yeah, I was like Ahsoka. It took a while.
That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me.
I'm trying to keep an open mind, but Everybody said that they re-edited the trailer or re-edited her eyes, but they look just as blue.
Other one.
There's Mom Mothma.
You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, shit! It's that one road! The only road on Lothal! Nice. I didn't even see the comments. She said heir to the Empire. Yeah, buddy! In The Rise of Skywalker, they name every ship in Palpatine Navy, and one of them is named after Revan. That's sick. I'm not sure what was throwing you off.
Master found you.
Oh, shit! Look at that. What is this? Oh, I don't even care. B. I don't know what that. I don't think that's actually a letter. Is that a letter? If it is, I don't know it. Got a little Lothcat right here.
At times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him.
Ooh.
Just like
time.
As stubborn
I like that.
as ever.
No reference.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training.
Wait. I mean, yeah, okay. Does this imply that Hera has a master? And it's what are they talking about here? I wonder.
I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
Oh wait, what do you mean you walked away from Sabine? Oh shit, are we gonna actually see some? She didn't walk away from Sabine in Rebels anywhere per se. The last time we saw her was in the World Between Worlds thing, and with Ezra, and then at the very end, obviously with Sabine. But I don't know. Did she leave her? What'd she say?
Just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me.
Whoa! What the hell was that? It's a really weird looking astromech. I don't know why. These little triangle things? What the hell? And this big old eye? That's kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know. Never remember seeing one like this.
Master.
Oh, what? What, just because she's got Ezra's lightsaber, now she's training her? Is Sabine going to be force sensitive?
Master.
As a Jedi,
oh shit.
sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can.
Well, at least Ezra sounds like Ezra, kind of.
But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Yeah, he really does. That's cool.
Nice haircut.
Also, so what? This
Counting
is
on you to see
probably
this through.
before the finale of Rebels, right? Oh, wait a
Nice
minute.
haircut.
Hang on, I saw some
You
cool
have to
paint
make
stuff.
the
Of
decision
course,
no
it's
one else
Sabine's
can.
room, right?
But I'm counting
All right, maybe not as many as once thought. I guess just a
on you to
stormtrooper.
see this through.
Nice haircut.
I still don't know. Is this supposed to be like a reenactment of the finale? Why didn't they just put her in white? Maybe it would look too weird with her Montrails in live action? Or
Okay.
Leku, rather? Yeah, I don't know. I like her with short hair, though. She looks good. We've already seen this. I don't know, man. Are you guys still on the This Is Barriss bandwagon? Because I know I am. Obviously, that's a droid, but like, them cheeks look like girl and... I don't know. I mean, knowing Dave, it's got to be Barriss, right?
Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal
I love that this got repainted in live action. That's so sick.
feelings.
I love Rebels. Oh, man. Oh, shit! We're not in outer space, though, so I wonder where they are. Maybe this is when they find Ezra, or like where they find him. That's cool. I mean, they're in the ship that they left Lothal in, so presumably it could be. But yeah, Sabine looks cool with the short hair. I like it. Yeah, buddy. Hang on. I keep missing shit. Animation looks everything looks sexy. Lore fencing group that use likes it. Yeah. Anyone get nice? Yeah, Barriss is a no good trader. We're about to find out in the next OCW, or yeah, which I'm trying to get through copyright. We're almost there. It would be cool to see Barriss. We need to get some closure on that. I don't think Dave's going to leave that hanging. I don't think Pre Vizsla was force sensitive, and he handled the Darksaber well. Yeah, Sabine, I guess, didn't have that good a time with it. I mean, maybe towards the end, but yeah. I mean, Bo-Katan did. Look at her.
Buckle up.
Okay, wait. What is she wearing? Is she part of the New Republic? Or is she just... In disguise. I mean, not a very good disguise with those with that Leko. This guy, what's up, Zenger? Oh shit! He's in the chat.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn,
Oh, what?
everything.
I mean, we already saw this picture leak. I guess he looks kind of just as weird as the picture quality. Everyone was like, oh, it's the picture quality. But I mean, I'm so not worried about it because his voice actor is the only thing I cared about. I don't care how he looks. I just care how he sounds.
You have no power.
Oh, shit. You guys see that? Was she trying to use the Force? Who told you could use the Force?
You have no power.
Is Sabine going to be Force sensitive? I mean, if you're not Force sensitive, I feel like putting your hand out like that's a pretty big waste of time.
Anakin spoke.
Okay, yeah, hey, I guess it wasn't a production thing. But god damn, that looks like real life. If Star Wars series is complaining about bricks and screws, man, I wonder what he said about this. Yeah, it's got to be part of the projector somehow, I fucking guess.
Spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to
Ooh, where are we? What is this? Oh, that's the place that it looks like she went to the temple or whatever. That's
not
cool.
here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work.
What's his name? I always forget the name of this droid, but is the one from the Clone Wars. This is the same droid, right? Like from Ilum? Ooh, well, not from Ilum. That helped the Jedi build their lightsabers or whatever?
To do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
It's like Hu Yang or something. I can't remember. Oh, hang on. You got any Barris indicators here? Probably not. Oh, that was a cool shot. Yeah. Running right through the fire. I guess, can we see your belt buckle? If you got that stupid ass heart belt buckle on still, then I guess we know it's you, Barris. Ah, that was cool, man. 2-episode premiere. Let's go! That means the first one's gonna be boring. Okay, what's up, chat? I'm gonna rewatch that. Don't worry. But yeah, we'll watch it one more time, like straight through, without me fucking interrupting. I guess this is Ahsoka's rebel pilot suit. Yeah, Farrah's. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about the appearance, but like I said, I mean, it could be a little better, but the voice is really what bothers me the most. Yeah, Hu Yang, that's it. I swear I've never seen to pause as much as this. Hey, you've never watched a react. Sorry, it's the first time I'm watching. All right, let's go again. Sorry, Josh.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
Nice. I mean, I don't know. I like him.
We are no Jedi.
It sucks that his actor passed away.
I started hearing whispers.
Yeah, that's got to be
Thrawn's
Trey.
return as heir to
That's
the
it.
Empire.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
Is she Force sensitive? Morgan else knows. I mean, obviously we don't know. I wonder.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war. That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
Mom
You and I
Mothma needs to
both
make
know
up her
can
mind on
help
her
you with this.
haircut.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
I love
Anakin
that
never
they
got to
kept
finish
Sabine's
my
hair
training.
crazy colors.
I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one
Man.
else can. But
Questions?
I'm counting on you to see
I've got
this
questions. That's for sure.
Nice haircut.
Ah, man, I'm
Sometimes
excited.
we have to do what's right, regardless of
Ezra
our
does
personal
sound pretty good,
feelings.
huh? Zenger? Definitely the best sounding one, in my opinion. Even better than Ahsoka.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain.
So sick, man.
You have no power.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
And that's cool too. I didn't pause that the first time, and I probably shouldn't now. But I guess Balin, yeah, talk to Anakin. He was supposed to be a Jedi, apparently, so back in the day.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
That's sick.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
But we are.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Fuck yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still cautious. Still cautious. We'll see how it goes. Oh, shit. Sorry about the music being so loud. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know. I'm excited. I guess, we'll just have to wait and see. Hey, we're chat. Where are you? There you go. Pretty cool, man. Yeah. All right, so let's see. What did I miss? I've been waiting for this since the end of Rebels. Dude, I know. No probs, mate. Anakin mentioned twice in the trailer. It's crazy. Yeah, seriously. I mean, I'm still pretty hung up on the Traya thing. That's awesome. Americans, for God's sakes. Ezra sounds pretty. Oh yeah. People suspect Satine will be force sensitive. Sabine. I hope that's not the case. That'd be weird if it's the case. There was no indicator whatsoever. Almost, I feel like, in Rebels, other than what she got to handle the Darksaber, which she didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see the carving of the woman holding the orb on the wall? Yeah. Oh, Zepho vibes? You think? I was getting Traya vibes for sure. Like. It looked, I mean, you couldn't really tell, but it looked like they might have been two braids on the side that had the ties on them. I don't know. Does you have no parasite? I don't think she's force sensitive. Yeah, but I felt like that was maybe like a point where she was doubting her. I mean, you know, why, like I said, why would you lift your hand out like that, Sabine, if you just knew that you weren't force sensitive? I don't know. Ron looks like Elon. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. Definitely look cooler in Rebels, even with that very cringy Rebels anime. You know what I liked about Thrawn in Rebels? His hair was kind of purple, not black. There's something about the black on blue stands out. But even though that's the way that he was depicted first, I don't know. I don't want to say I like his bluish hair in Rebels, but I feel like it was a easier color palette to look at. I don't really know. Man, I missed the rest of. I had to go watch, get water. I'm sick as fuck, dude. Yeah, the trailer looks pretty cool, man. Traya, wait, Traya thing? Did I miss something? I don't know about the Zilla thing, but yeah, I don't know if you missed it or if I'm just crazy, but
Started hearing whispers.
where is it? Yeah, right there, dude. Does that not kind of feel like Traya? I mean, I guess it could be anybody, but I don't know. Kind of looks like Traya to me. But I'm assuming that this is also where Ahsoka kind of like drops down in the floor. Like, yeah, right here. Didn't look like a Sithy temple outside. It kind of looked like a Jedi one. Which, I mean, I guess that could still be here. But I don't know. I don't know. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I don't know. It could be Traya. It could be just some random nothing. I didn't see that either. Maybe something similar flashed by. The Electro Proton Bomb? I did not see it, actually. I'm gonna go look for it, though. Let's see. I'm assuming it was like towards that explosion. Is that what you meant? Or like right here? No, maybe not. That crane? No. Excuse me.
War is inevitable.
Nom.
One must destroy.
No Zillow Beast.
Create.
Bomb.
We are no Jedi.
Yeah, we've heard. We can tell by the orange, apparently. I like the red, though. That's pretty cool. Should have made it blue.
Started hearing whispers
Thrawn.
of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
And this ship looks sick.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Yeah, I don't know.
Such as you've never.
Oh, bottom of the one that they left Lothalin. Oh, okay. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Oh,
That's why I'm trying
with that?
I've spent most of my life fighting.
I don't know. I don't think so. That thing is fucking huge. What is that thing? I don't know. Actually, that's really weird to look at. We got Graham. Don't know. Mom, Mothma.
You to help me prevent another one.
Yeah, I said mom, fight me. My dude.
You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
Sick to be able to see her again.
Master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
Yeah, I'm so curious what she means.
Easy for me.
So, after the end of Rebels, does she train Ahsoka? Or does she train Sabine and then leave her and then reunite with her at the finale? I don't know, man. I'm sure we'll get the answers, but... Master! Oh, wait, what are they looking at here? I guess just probably that temple thing.
Master.
Where they fight. Her and Skull, or whatever. Loth Wolf. Loth Cat. I don't know. See any Orbesh, though.
Sometimes you have to make a decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut.
This got me a little excited, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I wasn't excited before, but a little more excited, I guess.
Of our personal feelings.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain. You have no power.
That's what you think. Watch this. Chokes her with the Force.
I'm not
Oh, wait. Unfortunately, I know a little too much about the fucking proton bomb now, and I think it's a little different.
here to discuss.
But that was a good catch. I never would have caught that. I'm like just chilling, vibing. Oh yeah, that. I don't think it's the same.
Not here to discuss my past.
And plus, there's no phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4 written on it. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't think it was there. Bah. I love this music too. So weird. I like it. All right. It reminds me how the Zepho built their statues. Yeah. Are the two Sith part of another order? I don't think they're Sith, as indicated by their orange lightsaber. I think they're just more like a gray kind of Jedi thing, but we don't really know. We have no way of knowing, I guess. They were leaving from port is where I thought I saw them. Oh, yeah, okay. I think it's just a computer thing. Morgan Elsbeth isn't Force sensitive, right? It reminds me of that guy in Obi-Wan that just moved his hand and all the windows shut when he was pretending to be a Jedi or whatever. Fucking, yeah, look at this, guys. I'm Force sensitive. I guess Sabine might have seen that and was like, yeah, me too. It's always good to see my favorite war criminal. Haha. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Lord Gonk returns. That's right. Mommy Mothma, baby. Gonkikus. Mom Mothma is just going to be in everything now, I guess. As long as she be looking as fine as she does, then I'm okay with it. I have no idea. Something happened. I've learned another speculate on stuff from trailers because it doesn't often doesn't end well. Yeah, I'm sure that I'm probably wrong about most of the things that I said, but I'm pretty confident that might be Traya, and that's pretty cool. Nice music. Thanks, Dolphin. It's closed on Sunday, if you guys are wondering. Link in the description. Yeah, I don't get a rough look at it, so the tail fins remind me of it. Yeah, I guess we have no way of knowing for sure, huh? I vaguely recall someone saying orange lightsabers were meant to represent righteous rage or something. I guess it makes sense, kind of, when you think about the way purple is described as being close to the dark side. Well, it would be a combination of red and yellow, I guess. And yellow is for the, I guess you could say temple guards, but what's Jedi guardians in general, probably? I don't know. Evil guardian, but not that evil. But yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I just wanted to watch it and see it with you guys. I've never, like I said, I've never reacted to anything on this channel, but I watched it, and as soon as I got this Traya thing, I was like, oh my god, Mommy Mothma is what Paradox are every night. Yeah, I don't blame. I would too. But yeah, dude, that looks pretty sick. But yeah, honestly, I think they're just Dark Jedi. Yeah, something along those lines. Clearly they were Jedi or know Anakin or have known of Anakin. 2 times in one trailer they talked about Anakin, man. You gonna make videos on this show? You know, my plan was originally to just go through the Clone Wars and then do Bad Batch and then do Rebels, like in order, do the animated shows the way that they come. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna overanalyze live action. Although the live action I feel like is a little different because it's like, I don't know. I like animation because everything was kind of a choice. Where if we take one of the live action shows and try and overanalyze it the same way, it's like I don't know. It just feels more fun as a cartoon. But yeah, I probably will. Honestly, I've been thinking about doing Rebels right now, just in the middle of Clone Wars, and doing both series simultaneously. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. I've just been watching Rebels randomly. Probably obviously because Ahsoka, you know, looming on the way. And I don't know, I was just like, what if I do Rebels now? What if I do them at the same time? You know, maybe one day with the Clone Wars. Excuse me, one day for the Clone Wars and one day for Rebels. Would you guys be about that? I wanted to finish the Clone Wars before we did Rebels. That way we could like officially have that repertoire of the overanalysis. That way we wouldn't have theoretically missed as much going into Rebels, but I think that will be fine no matter what. I don't know, it might be kind of cool. That would be something I would really enjoy doing. The Bad Batch is fun, but I feel like overanalyzing the Bad Batch just isn't the same. It's so hard to overanalyze that shit when and have a good time with it when it's just like, oh, another mission to just get the story rolling, and then like there's 5 episodes that are bangers in Bad Batch for a season, and then it's like the rest are just, yeah. Whereas Rebels, at least it's just mostly kids shit, but what's good is good. I don't know how to explain it. Arguably the Bad Batch might be a better show, but I like Rebels more. But I don't know. I don't really know. I do hope that they abandon character assassination from Luke. Yeah, me too. That I would go for. The Rebels thing? Cool watching you overanalyzing mindset, so it would be cool to see this in the future. I think it would be fun. Seeing you analyze all the shows in order sounds sick. It would be sick, but God, at the rate it's taking, it would take years. unless we can get YouTube to throw the channel out there to a larger audience, or we can get every single subscriber to become a patron. I think, yeah, Rebels would be dope though. It would be good for the channel. I get a feeling the algorithm is going to be cushioning. Yeah, Rebels Ahsoka stuff in the coming for sure, dude. That's definitely a good point, Zenger. It would be good timing with the algorithm, especially to get an early head start. Yeah, you know what? I think we just decided here. I think Zenger and you guys have convinced me. I know I'm probably saying Zenger wrong. I think you guys have convinced. I might start doing Rebels. We'll keep that footnote on the back burner for now, and only the people lucky enough to be in this stream are gonna know about it. So yeah, tell your friends and don't tell anybody. You know what I mean? Then we get to Rebels. We can all geek out over seeing Hera and Kanan as adults. That's what I love. I love Hera and Kanan. I love Rebels, dude. It's such a good show. I've tried to watch Rebels, but it's hard. Clone Wars shows horrible things compared to Disney Star Wars show. Yeah, Rebels is a little bit hard to sit through if you're really worried about the kids. There's somebody, I'm sure multiple people have done this, but there's a few lists floating around the internet of episodes you could kind of probably skip in Rebels, like a good watch order, and it includes all the bangers and kind of leaves out all the kiddie stuff. That would probably be my suggestion. And then when you finish all the cool episodes, maybe if you have time, go back and watch the other ones. But yeah, I don't know. I love Rebels, so it's not really an issue for me. I'd watch the shit out of Rebels over and over again. And I would probably skip certain episodes still, yeah, but is that possible for you to do? It would just be kind of weird doing both at the same time, but it would be possible. I don't really know if it would affect timing. I mean, it would probably affect timing a little bit, but it would theoretically just make it longer to get through the Clone Wars. So I don't know yet. I don't really know. Bad Batch became really good when they got Chuchi back. Yeah, I definitely thought there was some highlights in season 1 too, but season 2, man, especially with like Hawk or who is the clone that Crosshair had that whole episode with on that ice planet? I forget his name. Hawkeye, I want to say. Mayday? Not Hawk. I don't remember. The Bad Batch side of quests. Yeah, side quests. Bad Batch of side quests. Rebels has some really cool arcs, but overall it's just fun. Yeah, it is fun. Years of content, though. I mean, it would take me years to do the Clone Wars anyway. I think Canon Thrawn is best thing to come out of Rebels. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff to come out of Rebels. I think it was probably the coolest thing to come out of Rebels for sure. I want to get more Star Wars shows in the same animation style as the Clone Wars. Well, I mean, you're getting Tales of the Jedi probably in the same style. You know, you already know I'm making exclusive Rebels videos in August. Yeah! Rebels is peak. I genuinely prefer it to Clone Wars. The kiddie stuff is just fun on rewatches to me. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess it's not like a big... it surprises me with your choice of Clone Wars. I guess Clone Wars characters are a little bit more fun for your channel, Zenger. No, it would be fun seeing Rebels and like Hera and Kanan and Ezra on your talk show. I love it. I'm about it. It took me a while to get used to Rebels, mainly because I got used to the animation of Clone Wars. I will say the animation was probably the weirdest thing for me at first, because Clone Wars can be kiddie too, so it's like I wasn't really thrown. But yeah, the animation took a minute, but I respect it. It's not my favorite animation style by any means, but I feel like it works for Rebels. It is good. Only complaint I have is the animation. Yeah, Bad Batch and Tales have made a good decision sticking with the old Clone Wars animation. Mayday! Haha! That was it. Senator Chuchi's great waifu. Why did I say Hawkeye? I know who Hawkeye is. Absolutely love Rebels, but honestly, Ahsoka should have stayed dead, and inventing the time travel just to save her is stupid. Her story had a perfect end. I agree. I think it was a pretty solid way to end it. I don't think we necessarily needed to see Ahsoka in Mandalorian and in live action. I'm here for it, I guess, but I would have been cool with it just being the end. I guess it would have sucked not to have as many stories with Ahsoka, but I mean, we got a lot. Have you read Heir to the Empire? So far, Disney is going in a similar direction. I've never read the whole thing, but I've read bits and pieces of it. I've read the Ahsoka novel in its entirety, obviously. I don't think Thrawn is mentioned in that, and I don't really know what could be applied to the Ahsoka show from the book. She was pretty much just hiding out on some moon, if I remember, some farm moon. I mean, it was kind of like we saw in Tales of the Jedi. She did go by the name Ashla. I really like that book. There was a couple of different things in the way that she got her lightsaber from the Inquisitor and purified the crystals, but yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting book. I'll have to reread it. Hawkeye's, yeah, Wilhelm scream in Sylvie's episode. Yeah. Good old Wilhelm scream. Disney should just make a Clone Wars show with less Jedi in it, but more clones. I don't know why they don't just make random more Clone Wars stories. Like, they know we'd eat that shit up. I mean, I hope they know. Like, just do that 5-month period with Obi-Wan's mullet from Tales of the Jedi that everybody keeps arguing about in my shorts. Filoni introduced time travel to Star Wars just to revive his OC. I don't even know how the time travel thing works in Dave Filoni's mind, because I think I've heard him in an interview say it's like, it's not time travel, but yet it kind of is time travel. I don't have the thinking power to try and figure out time travel, so in fictional universes, so we're not going to go there. Filoni, maybe some references to her connection with Bail Organa. Who, Chuchi? Oh, Ahsoka. If you're talking about the Ahsoka novel, yeah, there was definitely some differences in her interaction with Bail. Wasn't she, I can't remember how she met up with Bail in the book, but she became the first Fulcrum agent in the book, right? And what else is different in the book? Obviously, in the Ahsoka novel, the Mandalore plot with Rex is a little bit different. Like, I think it's implied that Rex never tried to kill Ahsoka. I'll have to reread it. It's on my desk. It's right in front of me, but... Which one's your favorite? Oh, Heir to the Empire, I'm assuming. I wouldn't doubt that. It's a lot of people's favorite too. I like the God, excuse me. I like reading I like the old Star Wars stuff, obviously better than the new Star Wars. The books are probably no exception. The books are fantastic. Oh no! What happened? Is everybody okay? Oh no! What happened? I don't know if that... Hello? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened just now. If you guys, Okay, we're back. Bit of a buffer. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about. Sorry. At least World Between Worlds provides content for Zenger. That's got to be my favorite part of the World Between Worlds. What's up, Pyro? Good to see you. Not to be too negative, but honestly, so far the live action shows have been some of the worst Star Wars content in my opinion, and I have no hope for this one. You know what? The Last Brickbender? I completely fucking agree. I completely agree. I really think that Mando Season 2 and Andor are arguably the best things that the live action Disney content has, including the movies. Disney era, at least. Disney era stuff. Of course, I'm not talking about the things before that. But yeah, Season 2 Mando, Andor are the probably the only good things that that I like rewatch. Yeah, Mando Season 1 was pretty cool, but I don't know. It wasn't great compared to Season 2, and I don't really think Season 2 needed the cameos either, but it turned out to be pretty awesome. But I don't think it's because of the cameos. They just clearly had a lot of love for that season. I just enjoyed seeing Ahsoka was still alive. I do too. Yeah, I don't really care about the time travel thing. I don't know, more questions than answers. Unrelated question, what do you think of the High Republic era? I haven't invested any time into it. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't read anything. I haven't watched anything. Maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't seen people with any stellar reactions, so I'm just wondering whether I should at all. We're back. Oh, yeah. I actually didn't watch Rebels at all until we watched the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, so seeing Rebels was a real trip for me. I wonder if the Gris are going to at least be mentioned in Ahsoka. Yeah, Rogue One. Oh, yeah, Rogue One exists. Yeah, Rogue One is one of them, too. I guess lump Rogue One and Andor in the same category, but yeah, Rogue One is definitely amongst that list. Season 2 was definitely worse than Season 1. Yeah, I definitely think that's a matter of perspective. Because, like I said, I don't think Season 1 was better because of the cameos and all that stuff that they included. But the Boba Fett we got was sick. The Luke that we got was sick. Ahsoka was pretty cool. Bo-Katan was pretty cool. Whereas Season 1 was a cool new idea, but then they put Baby Yoda in it and Grogu, and then it became less of a cool new idea and clearly was leading to Season 2. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know how to explain it, but I know I can tell you when Season 1 was going on in Mando, I was kind of pissed. I was like, dude, this is fine and this is fun, but like, why did you invent a new Mandalorian when this could have been just Boba Fett? But yeah, I don't know. I'm cool with it. I just think I like watching Season 2 a little more in Mando, and Andor is probably just my favorite. Which, you know, it's not like it's my favorite Star Wars by any means, but it's definitely my favorite of the Disney Plus shows, for sure. I've been trying to find the music for the pirate episode on Season 3. It was a banger. Which, Darth Traitorous, what are you talking about? Season 3 of what? Time to overanalyze Young Jedi. The worst episode of Mando Season 3 has my favorite moment when Din just bullies the battle. I think that the one with the stupid ass dragon thing that took that kid, that Mando kid in Season 3, I think that was my least favorite episode. Except for the Grogu stuff, which was okay. It wasn't like it was the best thing, but it was the only good part of the episode, in my opinion. I don't know. That whole thing was like brain scratchingly unnecessary. Okay, fine. If you want to set up Grogu's past and you want to set up the Mandalorians, like, I just think it was a weird way to do it. Andor, 11 out of 10. Mando, season 1, 8. Season 2, 6. Kenobi, 2. Boba, 1. Mando, season 3 doesn't qualify as a story. And can this not be given a score? Nah, it couldn't have been Boba. I know it couldn't have been Boba, but you know what I mean? Like, when we didn't have anything at the time and The Mandalorian was coming out and they introduced this show about a bounty hunter who's just being dope doing bounties and stuff, obviously you can't just take Din out and copy and paste Boba in, but the fact that they made that kind of show and didn't have Boba star in it was my first like, fuck this. But I watched it and I liked it, but it was just kind of in the back of my mind like, you guys could have made Boba this and you didn't. It scares me to think what you will do with Boba. And then we saw what they would do with Boba. So yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of a bummer at the time. But then, like I said, after season 1 ended, I was like, oh, okay, Mando's pretty cool. I like Din. And season 2, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm about it. I get it. But I don't know. Yeah. Different strokes for different folks. Somewhere, Bad Batch season 3. Who else wants to see Hondo? And yeah, I definitely would not be mad at seeing Hondo in live action, but at the very least, man, throw him into something animated. So fun, man. I love Hondo. Battle droids are prime bullying material. It was set up for them to trust Bo-Katan. Yeah, I'm in the minority because I actually love everything we've gotten since Disney. I mean, I don't think you're in the minority unless you... Okay, I don't think you're in the minority in terms of the Disney Plus shows. However, you may be in the minority, Zenger, if you include the sequel trilogy in that, which is no big deal. I mean, I like what the sequel trilogy could have been. I just wasn't a fan of The Rise of Skywalker, especially. Seriously, is Dave Filoni okay? I feel like he has PTSD from Order 66. You know who else is kind of worrying me? Have you guys seen anything related to George Lucas lately at all? Like the indie premiere? Any interviews? The dude looks like he's about to die, and it's really fucking sad to see. Like, I don't know, I guess he could be okay, but the way that he walks and like isn't interactive as much in the interviews, and I don't know, man, it seems like George is struggling, and fuck, it makes me feel old and sad. That man is not gonna live forever, obviously, nor will any of us, but just seeing how old, look how old you've become. I don't know, man. It made me sad. It bummed me out. I saw him in a couple interviews and like the dude looks like he's having so much trouble walking and speaking and thinking. And it sucks, man. But yeah, I don't know. Like it makes Darksaber irrelevant. 2 factions we see are the one Mandos who followed her before she reclaimed it and those 2 who don't care about it. Yeah, I wasn't too big on the whole story that they went with, but I don't know, everything was pretty chill. I'm not too worried about Mando season 3 compared to stuff like I don't know, Kenobi and Boba. They were fun, kinda. They didn't piss me off. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, guys. That's all. Everyone is getting old. It's gonna be sad when he was yeah, that's what I mean, dude. Carrie Fisher was sad. Harrison Ford is barely kicking. You know, it just makes you think, man. Like, I don't know, it just sucks. It's just like, how lucky were we to be alive during that time? Jeez. I'm not a sequel fan, but I think Finn and Kylo were the best characters in the sequel trilogy. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever say that I'm a sequel fan, but I like some of the stuff from the sequels, and Kylo Ren was definitely the saving grace for me, and Finn would have been the coolest character of the whole trilogy, in my opinion. Maybe cooler than Kylo Ren, I don't know, but the whole Stormtrooper take was so cool, man, at the time. Shit. He will live forever in our hearts for giving us an amazing childhood. That's right, man. Yeah, that's sad. I haven't really been keeping up with George. I can't remember specifically which interview it was, but I don't know, man. Even if he is doing fine, you know, the day is gonna come, and it's just crazy. I don't hate Boba as much as everyone else, but Kenobi was a huge letdown. I definitely would take Boba Fett over Kenobi. because at least the Tusken scenes were pretty dope, in my opinion. A little weirdly paced and long, but dope nonetheless. Best sequel character is Babu Frick. Changed my mind. I might not be able to change your mind. Babu Frick was pretty sick. See what I did there? Babu Frick is the chosen one. The sequel to Zenger, put Babu Frick on the show. I feel like you might be able to do that voice yourself. I don't think I've ever heard your voice personally. I don't know if you have a video where you talk, but I know I can't. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, I don't know how AI voice works, but I would assume it's way more complicated than that. I would love to pick your brain sometime, Zenger. Oh, I joined your Discord too. I'm random, but I was like, I don't know, maybe sometime last week. I was like, oh shit, he got a Discord. So I popped in there. But I would definitely love to pick your brain sometime about how you make your videos with the AI, because I've had some fun ideas that I would definitely like to try out. It would be quite the project, but I would love to pick your brain sometime. What did I miss? The sequel trilogy failed. The second it went, oh yeah, Empire's back. I think in my opinion, it was the Your Mama jokes. I was like, oh fuck, dude, this is not what I was expecting. I think the story of Book of Boba was good, but the execution was not what it could have been. Yeah, anything, even the sequel trilogy, if you take it on paper, it might have been okay if it was executed differently. I feel like anything is that way. The prequels could have been executed a little bit more smoothly, even though they're my favorite Star Wars, including the Clone Wars. Yeah, I don't know. You see the Kenobi movie cut? I thought it was a big improvement. Which one, the Patterson cut or the trailer for the Pixel Joker cut? I think I watched the Patterson cut. It was better. I'm really excited for the Pixel Joker one. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely going to be a banger. Cut out a lot of the weird stuff. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of unnecessary stuff. Oh yeah, Zenger, we need to see that. No, we're gonna have to look into that. Oh, for sure, I'll add you. Would love to chat. Nice. Yeah, I think I just changed my username to OSW. It was my little Star Wars character's name. We're writing a story, and my character's name was Savorius. So it's a weird helmet. It's not my OSW helmet in my profile picture, but it'll have my YouTube channel linked over there. It's OSW. I don't know. It is now. I changed it. I don't know how long Discord takes to update. Kenobi was probably written mainly because the title character was not the main character. They focused too much on the third sister when they should have focused on Kenobi and Vader. Third sister? Is Reva the third sister? Is that what she's called? I don't remember, because I watched it the one time. Then I didn't watch it again, except for the last episode. I've watched that a couple times just for the fight scene and stuff. Anyways, gotta go. Have a fun stream. Nice to see you, Brickman. Thanks for, Brickbender. See you coming by. Thank you. I love you. I do like the sequels because I really resonate with Rey's found family arc, rejecting her past and finding a new place journey. I like that take, Zenger. I like that take. And it's a big selling point of the whole trilogy, so I respect that. I think my favorite part of the sequel trilogy is literally the moment that Kylo Ren became Supreme Leader. I was bouncing in my seat, dude. As weird as the Last Jedi was, even in the theater, I was like, fuck dude, this is sick. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It was just cool seeing the aspirations of Anakin fulfilled through his grandson. Like, I couldn't take out the Emperor. I couldn't become the Supreme Leader or whatever. You fucking did. And seeing that moment was so sick for me. That's about it. And The Last Jedi hold a better place in my heart in retrospect than The Rise of Skywalker, for sure. Yeah, we'll talk about that sometime. I've talked about that plenty, but yeah, I don't know. Sequels weren't terrible. They were just bad. I actually I like them though, some moments, right? I would appreciate Kylo Ren stuff. I would appreciate Finn stuff. I would appreciate Rey stuff too. Execution was just, obviously, it's no secret that there was lack of a cohesive plan, so I think it's self-evident. But I don't hate it. I don't think it should be deleted. It's just not my thing. I'll just watch the Clone Wars. As you can see, I just love the Clone Wars. I don't know. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't really care what else happens. Even if the Ahsoka show bombs, even if everything bombs, I will always rewatch the Clone Wars, man. And I love that show so much. No matter what, I'll just turn on the Clone Wars every other day, sometimes. Kenobi is just a poorly done Mandalorian. The other Inquisitors call her that some. Oh yeah, they do call her that, which is weird that they still call her Reva because none of the other characters have normal names. Does anybody know the Grand Inquisitor's actual name? Did he have a name? I don't know. You mentioned that, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know any of their names. Same, the Vader Kenobi fight are the best moments. Yeah, if there was ever a best moment, it was definitely that one, huh? Vader and Kenobi, yeah. Yeah, at first I was a little bit like, the helmet thing, man. Why'd you steal that from Ahsoka? But it was cool. It was the other side of the helmet, so it's like, oh, Obi-Wan got to one side of him, and Ahsoka got to another, you know? I don't know. You know? I don't really know. Reva story arc was the only thing about Kenobi I enjoyed, to be honest. That is a take I haven't heard yet. Interesting. Bazbro Gaming 777. Reva in practice is fine, man, but why does she gotta know all about Vader like that? How could... And then they just let her walk off? Like... What? My favorite part of the sequels was the scene between Kylo and Han's ghost. That was about... Oh, right. I forgot. He was so physically manifested that I forgot that was a Force ghost. I mean, it wasn't a Force ghost, per se. You know what I mean? That was probably one of the better parts of the movie. That was probably the best part of the movie. Yeah, my favorite part. I shouldn't say the best part. It's all subjective. My favorite was There Are More of Us, Poe, when Lando shows up. The musical fanfare makes me tear up every time. Yeah, for sure, definitely a fun moment for the OT fans. I wish Lando was brought in, maybe in The Last Jedi? What if Lando just took the place of... no, because then we wouldn't have the betrayal thing. I was going to say... the spy, I forgot his name. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely like the ride. I think I think in retrospect, The Last Jedi is my favorite of that trilogy. I've said that too. Yeah, fight me. I don't know. Unsubscribe. I don't care. I ain't scared. The second sister, ninth, and 10th brother have names. I forget if they do. I don't remember. I'm so excited for you to get the arc in Clone Wars where they go to the planet with the light and dark side person. Oh, Mortis? Hell yeah. I'm assuming that's what you mean. The movie cut just ended her story after Vader stabs her. I agree, the whole part of her finding Luke as Anakin's son was weird. Yeah, it's just so... random. Honestly, the sequel trilogy would have been better if Kylo was the main villain for the entire trilogy. They definitely should have given Homie more love in The Rise of Skywalker too, especially because it's like, yeah, you got to be Supreme Leader for like 10 minutes and then and then Palpatine's back. I want to see him be Supreme Leader, dude. I want to see him like do what Vader would have done, you know? You know where I can find that movie cut? The Patterson cut? Oh, just Google it. There you go. Yeah. What's your favorite planet in Star Wars? Christophsis, baby! All day! Christophsis! My name is Chris, if you guys always forget. I swear, I ask people that, and they're like, I don't know what your name is. It was literally in like the first minute of my first video, I think. But yeah, Christophsis is by far my favorite planet, dude. That place looks lit. The whole thing is like this crystal. I don't know, dude. Such cool vibes. Like, I would love to live there. I'm not biased. I don't care if it's named Christophsis. I love it no matter what. It's Morbin time. We get a TV series or something between The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker to show you something. I think, so before I ever started overanalyzing, I have like 4 secret YouTube videos that I tried. I tried starting a Star Wars channel before overanalyzing. And I don't think I'll ever show you guys those videos because they're that terrible. Oh man, they're so bad. Like I was trying to be a real Star Wars channel, like with news or just talking, like nothing to do with the Clone Wars at the time. One of the first videos I made back then, I I can't remember what it was called. I think it was like Untapped Potential of the Sequel Trilogy. And just that I really wanted to show like the Clone Wars, where the prequels came out and then they expanded them with the Clone Wars. Like, I felt like the sequel trilogy desperately needed that kind of content. Like, maybe set it between, or, you know, where Ben is still at the Jedi Temple with Luke. Just go into that a little bit more in an animated style, and fill in some gaps. I feel like that would have been sick. I hope we still potentially get that one day, because I think it would make everybody's experience with it a little less jarring. Maybe not, I don't know, but I can tell you one thing, it did it for a lot of people with the Clone Wars and the prequel trilogy. You know, a lot of people that were skeptical about the whole prequels in general, the Clone Wars kind of filled that out for them. So I don't know, it could work. I think it would be sick. I think Thrawn should have been the main villain of the trilogy. Yeah, dude, it wouldn't have been that bad if they had just started the Heir to the Empire as the sequel trilogy. I enjoyed Kenobi because it reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, I get that for sure. Which is also why I'm so excited for the Joker cut of the Kenobi show. That would be, I can't wait till that comes. I don't know if there's any news. That and Tuck-Tales, the animated Clone Wars fan project. Oh man, those two things are, dude, I'm pretty excited about those, and I'd say I'm arguably more excited for some of those things than the Ahsoka show. Well, I am more stoked about Tuck-Tales, maybe than I am for Ahsoka. It's close, I think. I really like to see George sequels where Darth Talon is the villain. That would have been sick. Yeah, that would have been sick. Perhaps that's the way to go after the Bad Batch ends. It could help promote tie-in the Rey movie. Yeah, that's true, and they've had so much random little setups through the Mandalorian for the sequels that it would be pretty easy to just pull off, in my opinion. I don't know. I think it's a good take. I really dislike the sequel trilogy's lack of world building. Yeah, maybe it wasn't that great, huh? Thinking back, I guess it wasn't that great. You know, the Patterson cut is 17 gigabytes. Hi, damn! I have a secondary hard drive for all my illegal stuff. Yeah, I know, thank God. I've got a huge external hard drive. I think it's like 10 terabytes. Just for... Well, actually, it's for music-related stuff. Less so than OCW, but... Yeah. The Grand Inquisitor's egg-shaped head was my biggest complaint with that show. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty not thrilled about the Grand Inquisitor before the show came out, but then he held his own. I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't that bad. Senior Melonhead actually kind of became the least of my concerns once the show started. Anyone see the supercut of Revenge of the Sith and Siege of Mandalore? I made one. I've got one. I took the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars. I know I'm not the only person that did, but I edited them right in between the scenes that they correspond with. It's like a 4.5 hour cut. If anybody ever wants that download, just let me know, I guess in a comment or something. I have it somewhere. I'll have to find it. It might be still in the Discord, for those of you that are in the Discord. But yeah, 1 terabyte. Jeez, Chris. I just want to know where the First Order got the money to build its navy. I need the lore! Ahsoka's short Leku in live action was my biggest complaint, but I understand why they did it. Oh yeah, my biggest complaint for Ahsoka in live action was the voice, for sure. I think the look was spot on, and I got past the Leku, although it was a little confusing, until I realized that, yeah, it was probably just down to mobility, live action kind of stuff, but... I would say I would have rather had Ashley Eckstein be Ahsoka than Rosario Dawson, just for the voice. And I know I'm probably alone in that camp, but I don't know, bro. Like, aliens are aliens. I'm not worried about the fact that they don't look exactly the same as their cartoons, but like, that voice, man, I don't know. That's Ahsoka to me. And same thing with Hera. You know, it might not be as striking as Ahsoka. I don't really... Nah, I take that back. It's just, you know, you get to know these characters so much by their voice. The only reason I don't mind Matt Lanter as much for Anakin is because I think he sounds a little bit better, in my opinion. I get Hayden's cadence choice was to mimic Darth Vader. I get it, yeah, and all that kind of detail, but Yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy Matt Lantern a little bit more. Matt Lantern. I love Hayden too, but you know, I just have it from games in my mods. Yeah. I am a lore eater. I need it to live. Holy crap. I'll take a super cut of Revenge of the Sith and Mandalore arc. Chris, are you in the Discord? Yeah, exactly. I feel like Rosario didn't try to emulate Ashley at all. Maybe in like the way that she says things, but yeah, cadence wise, she doesn't seem like she's trying very hard to mimic Ashley, which is fine. Nobody ever said she had to, but I would have enjoyed Ashley a lot just for the voice. I don't really care about the looks. I guess I get it though. Everybody else cares about the looks, and Rosario just looks so much like Ahsoka. I get it. I don't know. You still could have put a voiceover over that, but maybe that would have been a little too much. But man, I don't know. Ashley all day. I don't mind different voices between animation and live action. Yeah, I get that. I think it's mostly because I'm such a sound nerd, and by trade, I'm an audio engineer. So things just irk my ear differently than anyone else's. It feels disrespectful to have these stories started by the voice actors, and now it's recast ended, even though they wanted to return. Yeah, dude, I don't understand why you couldn't have had... Okay, maybe Ahsoka is a bad example because Rosario just looks exactly like what you would imagine Ahsoka to look like in live action. But with Hera, it's like, I don't know, Rebels animation was so stylized that you could have put anyone in that costume or whatever, a Twilight costume. And I don't know, it's not like it wouldn't have looked like Hera. You know what I mean? There wasn't that many defining traits in Rebels animation. It was so round and yeah, it was so cartoony that I wish it would have been the voice actress, but you know, it ain't that big a deal. But with Ahsoka and Ashley, like, man, what an outspoken person for the role of Ahsoka. Like, she's got her own clothing line inspired by Ahsoka. And you just straight were like, yeah, Rosario, what are you doing? You busy? I suppose we could always use AI filters. They even use... Yeah, see, Zenger, that's kind of what I had in mind about when I said pick your brain. I've got a couple ideas for projects that I want to do some re-voicing. And I know it doesn't take that much to do the audio and EQ and effects and all that stuff, but I want to make it like almost indistinguishable while you... Maybe we'll talk sometime. Maybe we'll talk in the Discord after the chat or something. But yeah, it would be cool, even just to find out how you do it. But yeah, dude, I would be down to collab with you on it, or you know, if there's anything I could ever do in your videos to help out, that would be cool too. Like theme song, you know, whatever, anything audio. Yeah, I don't know, be cool. I definitely wouldn't mind collaborating with some YouTubers. Like, there's a couple that I've always wanted to collab with, but yeah, I don't know how you do that with like a smaller channel. I definitely would have liked Hera. My bad. I definitely would have liked Hera's voice actor to play her in live action. Yeah, it would have worked great in my opinion. I agree. OSW plus Zenger collab would be legendary! Yeah, that would be pretty fun. Like I said, I'd be down to collab with anybody. Obviously, me and Hammer Kids just collabed on that last video, Landing Point Rain, which was a lot of fun. We've known each other... Not personally, obviously, but when we both started overanalyzing, we caught wind of each other like within the first like 10 or 50 subscribers. So we're like, oh shit! So we started at the same time. We came up, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I love doing that. I love doing the video with him. It was a lot of fun. So I'm always down for collabs. For sure, a collab would be awesome. Nice. I don't know how it'd fit in for your videos though, because it's like everybody is a... Unless you just have OSW on as a character, but I don't really think that would make sense. So for you, I would say I would offer rather, you know, any services I have in terms of if you wanted a theme song, I don't know, I could write you. I'm in like 2 bands, in 2 metal bands. So I've got the composition part of music for 20 years down. I've been an audio engineer for 13 years, I guess. I don't work in a studio now, but yeah, dude, I don't know. It'd be fun. I think the art style in Rebels was inspired by the concept art used to make the original trilogy. That's why I forgive it. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining about it. I respect the choice It was deliberately to kind of bring Ralph McQuarrie's concept art to life in the same style, in the same vein. So I get that. I think it fits the show, and I don't think it would have worked as well if it was like Clone Wars animation. Something about it just really works for the show. So it works for me too. Even though it wouldn't have been my first choice, it works for me. They pull stuff. Oh, dude, that would be so funny. Like, what the fuck? Where am I? I need to, if we were to do anything like that, I guess I would need to draw up a full-size version of my character to put as like background pictures. Which, I say my character, but the helmet thing on my profile picture, I did draw, or not my profile picture, on the cover of the videos and stuff and on the channel, I drew that. It's supposed to be, me and my friends have like a little mock story going. It's set in a time like way before the Jedi. It's around the Rakata in terms of Star Wars timeline. It's really far back into, and yeah, it's just like this random story that we've been working on, like quote unquote, for like 5-6 years now. Well, one of the characters, his name is Mandalore the Bastard, and the helmet is actually the helmet from my profile. It's not me in the story either. It's my buddy Nolan's character in the story. But I love that helmet that I drew, so I've been using it for my profile instead of the design for my character. You guys don't care. One day, if the channel is successful, though, I'm gonna make this into some kind of fan something. Whether it's like whether it's a read or a comic kind of thing, or I don't know about fan film. But animated would be kind of cool. Obviously, it's too much money, but yeah, there's some cool stuff I want to do with that. But I would have to draw up a full-size version, long story short, if we were to do anything like that, I guess. Which I think it's about time I draw up a full-size version. I've only got the helmet for him. Sorry, Nolan. OSW explaining all the characters how he overanalyzes their lives. Yeah, so Ahsoka, I can't help but notice that you tend to bitch a lot in the first 3 seasons. So what's that about? It would be funny though. The most about the Clone Wars. What, the boxes? No, the boxes are definitely not the most annoying thing about the Clone Wars. It's gotta be the intros, bro. I haven't said it in a while, but yeah, guess what, guys? The intros to the Clone Wars are still different volumes, even though it's the same recording right now. So, riddle me that. I am now a Jedi Knight. Oh, shit! Nice. Even if it was just a silly cameo and they throw you back, a whole episode would be hilarious too, though. I agree. I'm not trying to like push myself onto your show or anything like that, but I would have so much fun. Yeah, we'll keep that on some kind of back burner if you're ever interested. I'm always down. For sure. Sorry, I had to call my mom real quick. What did I miss? I'm sorry, Mama. You didn't miss much. We're just screwing around. Thanks for being here, by the way, guys. I'm sure there's better ways you could be spending your Tuesday afternoon for me, but I'm down to chill with you guys. You know, D&D campaign starring Mandalore the Bastard and his friends. I'd watch that. You know what's funny? We played the Old Republic quite a bit, and when we were going through our story and talking about it, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Old Republic live stream sometime. That would be sick. And I could bring my friends on or whatever. Me and Charles used to stream with each other back in the day when we first started the channel. My buddy Charles. We used to game and stuff here. But I haven't seen him in a while. I mean, we talk pretty much every other day in one way or another. But yeah. I don't know if any of you guys remember Charles. I'm not the only one who still plays that. It's been a minute, but it's fun as hell to play. The Old Republic is my thing. My profile pic is in my store. I kind of figured, but I never really knew for sure. But that's cool. I can't remember what my guy looked like. I think I had a Jedi and a Sith. We restarted and we were gonna like, you know, start from zero and play again. And I think we did it a couple times. And I'll have to get them. I'll have to see if they're down to play sometime. I'm sure you guys would be down for that. That'd be fun. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Okay. So 2 things we learned today in the stream. we might overanalyze Rebels consecutively with Clone Wars, and we might do that soon. And the second thing is we might have a bunch of gaming Old Republic streams with the boys, the OSW boys and girls. There's a couple girls that we chill with that would probably be down to play with us. I'm not. Yeah. All right. So that's cool. Hell yeah. I'm glad glad I streamed today. I'm just curious, how long does it take you to overanalyze an episode? I don't really know how to answer the question. So, okay, so we'll start with the recording. So I don't do the scripts thing. Sometimes I'll skim through the episode like real quick and I'll be like, oh, okay, hang on. There's something that I want to talk about here. And I'll like have a notepad. I'll be like, talk about, you know, the war crimes or the flamethrowers, you know, and then as it comes up, I'll like pause it or whatever. And my reactions for OCW are real time. That's probably why the quality is arguably not as good as it could be. Because when I say something, I just say something off the cuff. And that's why half the time I put editor's notes or whatever, I got to go back in and I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Sometimes I don't. Just out of choice, because I don't know, there's something I tried one time. I think I tried for a couple episodes in the beginning to do a script, and they're like my least favorite episodes. You can hear it in my voice. It's just like I sound less than enthused to be there, and I get it. In the beginning of the channel, in general, I sounded less than enthused because I didn't know what it was going to become. I was having fun, but like I wasn't having this much fun. So yeah, I don't know. So backtracking. So it takes me as long as the episode to over it. Obviously, sometimes I pause it to say what I'm going to say, and then I'll keep playing the episode. So I don't know, like 45 minutes to record it and, you know, technically write it. From that point, I cut the actual audio track that I made. I cut it up and I cut all the dead space out. And then I, you know, line it up with wherever it lands on the timeline, and sometimes I have corresponding thoughts within the same minute. So sometimes there's like a stack of like 5 audio tracks to talk about basically the same 10 seconds. So the editing of that, between, you know, making sure the copyright images don't get flagged, or, you know, if you play like, I think it's like 12 seconds or 15 seconds of a consecutive Clone Wars, let's say, if you play that consecutively, copyright catches it. So it's a fucking pain in the ass to edit it to the point where I have the footage that I'm talking about, like that I need to make my point while avoiding the copyright. That whole process of editing takes about 8 or 10 hours, and then God forbid the video gets flagged for copyright. That could take another 10 to 12 hours to get a version that's not flagged. It's a pain in the ass, dude. That's why it takes me so long to get the episodes out. It's not that it takes me a long time to do it, it's that it takes me a long time to beat copyright. Sometimes I'll just upload the first upload and there's no copyright strikes, just because I guess there's not that much consecutive footage. But it's a pain in the ass. It's definitely a pain in the ass, so it takes a while sometimes. The Old Republic is love. The Old Republic is life. My biggest question is Star Wars, or what happened to Road to the Hutt from the Clone Wars movie? I know, bro. Like, man, that shit bugs me. It's like, what a weird addition. Whose job is? Who did he get with? Why does he have a kid? Did he make it himself? Do Hutts make them? Do the males? I have so many questions, and why? Oh, I'd kill to have people play with. Yeah, dude, we'll definitely plan that, Chris. We'll definitely figure it out. I mentioned this earlier, but who else would like to see George's sequel trilogy where Darth Talon? But I mean, I guess I didn't answer that. I would have liked to see that too. I honestly don't know that it would have been as much of a banger as like the prequels or the OT. And yeah, maybe people don't like the prequels as much, but I don't know. The prequels are my favorite, and I watched them from, you know, A New Hope, Empire, or no, I watched them from episode 1 to 6. So leaving on the OT would have left I like the prequels better. I don't know. Sue me. Fuck it. Interesting. I always figured it was scripted. That's really impressive. I mean, so sometimes if I stutter, you know, and I have an idea of something I want to say, I'll re-record it until I get it right. Like, it takes a long time sometimes for me to say the simplest sentence. But I don't know. I tried to read the script. If it sounds weird sometimes in the video, like it is scripted, it's probably because I literally took me 15 times to say the thing that I wanted to say. I might do like a bloopers track just to show you guys what it's like. But yeah, it's I feel like it's easier for me to do that way. It's like there's less to think about. Obviously, sometimes I have to pause what I'm doing and like do some actual research and be like, oh, wait a minute, no, I guess that's but when it happens in video, that's me doing it, and then I just replace the footage with what, like, let's say I'm Google searching or whatever. I don't capture that, like I don't screen record it during. You know, I'd go do it on a different window or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just recording the audio while I'm doing it. I'm not recording the actual so I have to go back and do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, most of it is just off the cuff, and the only time it's, you know, scripted, I guess, is when I can't say the thing that I want to say, like do it 5 times. But yeah, I don't know. That's just the way that worked easier. And it was just more fun, you know? It was a lot more fun. It felt like rewatching it, I was like, I think maybe episode 4 and 5 of OCW was the scripted ones, and I think episode 6 is where I came out of it, or maybe that's like one episode off, but I know it was somewhere around Malevolence that I was like, no, I'm not gonna do a script anymore. But yeah, if I wasn't working this season, I'd be fully down to join y'all, but I don't have the time these days. True that. Well, good to see you always in here, Chris. You're one of the OGs on the channel, so I'm always down to chat. Heyo, loving the Clone Wars Overanalyzing. Hey, thanks, gamer. 26 or 626. What do you think is the most underrated arc in the Clone Wars? Underrated? That's hard to say. Umbara, is my favorite arc, but I don't think anybody underrates that arc. One of the most underrated arcs, in my opinion, might be... Okay, what do you mean? Objectively underrated, or like deservedly underrated? I guess that was a bad way to put it. I would say probably one of the more underrated arcs are the droid arc, the Void, the one with Gregor in it. I don't think it was a good arc though, so it's I mean, there's a couple of good moments in episodes, but yeah, that isn't the greatest part of the Clone Wars for me. It's fun. I don't know what the most underrated arc is, to be honest. Maybe the Trandoshan one, the Slavers one, or where Ahsoka gets captured by the Trandoshans and is left on that island, like most dangerous game style. That arc is one of the top Star Wars, honestly, for me. Like, I don't know, something about those episodes are so much fun to watch, dude. I love that arc. It's so good. Sorry. I'll be glad to answer all your questions on the huts. All right, where did Zero, or where did Rhoda come from? Yeah, where did Zero come from? Yeah, I don't know why, but where does purple ass come from? Jeez. Huts can be canonically impregnate themselves. Yeah, I kind of figured, because it's like, what could have happened there? Do you play any music? Oh God, gamer. I play 11. 11 instruments, roughly. So I mean, a lot of them are kind of the same, right? So I play guitar, so I can play the bass as well, kind of. I play cello, so I can kind of play the violin, viola, stand-up bass, all those things. I can play the piano. I can play the drums. Yeah, it's only when you subdivide that you get a lot of instruments out of me, like the cello, violin, viola, bass, guitar, kind of thing, ukulele, whatever you want to call it, banjo. I have a bouzouki. It's a Greek kind of guitar. I can play... The only instruments that I can't play are wind instruments, because I've never tried. Like, I've never played a saxophone. I've never played a clarinet. I would love to get my hands on those, but currently I think it's 11. Not just any SBC Darth Nihilus is the Plague Doctor. Yeah. It was opposite for me at first. I just generated audio as it went, but now I'm writing full scripts for consistent conversations. Whatever you're doing is definitely working. I wasn't sure how your process worked, to be honest with you. I was like, these are so funny that there's no way that he's writing the script solely with AI. He's got to be putting his own input in this, because these are so funny. But yeah, I kind of wondered. I was curious, rather. That's cool to know, though. Nihilus is when day breaks. Bro consumes whole planets. And now patron. Oh shit, thanks. Chris, that's what's up. I didn't realize that's what you meant with the Jedi Knight thing. Cool, glad to have you. Honestly, Chris, you've been here for so long that, like, I would give you early releases without being a patient. Meeber Gascon is the best Star Wars character. I know I didn't say that right. I can't even think of who that is. That was a really cool arc. Oh, yeah, I love that arc. I love the episodes where C-3PO and R2 just go on an adventure. Yeah, those are definitely fun. Those aren't my, those are fun for me. I know a lot of people complain, but Gregor was incredible. Rest of the arc, maybe not as much. Yeah, the whole thing with Gregor was cool, but the rest of the arc, yeah, not so much. Completely agree with you about Slaves of the Republic arc. One of my favorites. Yeah, dude. Sick arc. Wait, was Slaves of the Republic the Zygerian arc? Did I say Zygerian? I might have. I thought I said Trandoshan. If I said Zygerian, I meant the one with the Trandoshans, not the Zygeria slaver arc. That's not that equally good arc. Well, maybe not equally. I might like the other one more, but yeah, a great arc. But I don't know which one. I could be wrong. When will Gascon appear on the Zenger show? Gascon! I still think the Yu Zhang Vong should be introduced as separate to the Grisk in canon. The idea of, yeah, I agree. The Vong were cool. The Vong would... Well, you guys really think they might be in Ahsoka? That would be sick. Or the Grisk? That would be interesting, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh my word, 11! Super... Oh, the instruments. I do piano, church organ, accordion, marimba. That's sick. I could never imagine playing the marimba, but it's like... It's one of those things too. It's like, can I play the marimba since I've played the piano? Theoretically, yeah, maybe, but not as good. And it's kind of like that with the cello and not with the cello. With the cello was my first instrument. The cello, I think I'm probably best at, arguably, but guitar is the most investment I've made into an instrument for sure. And I've been in bands. I've been in the same band for like 15 years. You know, we randomly do stuff sometimes. We did stuff in the past. We haven't been going this hard. But yeah. Also, I don't believe there's any canon explanation on Rhoda's fate, but my headcanon is that he tried to succeed his old man as leader of the Hutt cartels. You know, technically he's got to be somewhere during the original trilogy, and that just pisses me off. It's like, why did you make him? Why did you do this, Dave? You didn't kill him off or show us what happened to him. I just need to know. These are the things that keep me up at night. I'm just kidding, but, you know, it would have been fun to know. Maybe we will see Rhoda one day. I don't know. You know, fingers crossed. Our favorite Star Wars character. Not needed. I'm just glad to have a place to chill with you guys. Oh, yeah, for sure. I definitely don't pop in the Discord as much as I should. So I will try to do that. Wait, are you talking about the one with Chewie? Yeah, where she runs into Chewbacca and she runs into those other Jedi that have been there for a long time. And they just, yeah, they're just being hunted. That arc is so much fun for me. I don't know why, but it's beautiful, dude. That's probably, in terms of physical space, I think I'm pretty in love with Umbara and the way that it is in like otherworldly planets, but that arc, man, was that Trandoshan? It was just beautiful. The animation was sick. The trees looked cool. The foliage was amazing. The lighting was sick. I love that arc, dude. After this, I'm probably going to take a look at Zenger stuff. It sounds really fun. If you guys haven't, if anybody in the chat right now hasn't checked out Zenger's channel, it is so good. It is so worth it. Every single video is worth it. I've watched all of them. It's just AI voicing the Clone Wars characters as if they had like their own talk show. And what they do, the premise is like they use the world between worlds to bring people from various times onto their talk show, and they kind of break it. So you guys, if you want to see how that plays out, it's just so funny, dude. It's just so much entertainment. Like, what an idea for a channel. I can't commend you enough. Well, I shouldn't say a channel because I'm pretty sure you have more stuff other than that on your channel. But what an idea for a series. I love it. Guys, go check them out. I mean, I turned 22 in one of your lives. In one of my lives. How many do I have? Was the tiny colonel from the... Oh, yeah, dude. I forgot that was his name. It's just such a weird episode arc. I forget. I barely rewatched that, but yeah, he was such a cool concept. I love the little... I love that guy. Rhoda just wanted to become a musician. Did you enjoy Star Wars Visions? Yeah, now he's dead. Did you enjoy Star Wars Visions? Reminds me of the Jazz Hut arc. I love Star Wars Visions. I think season 2 was less of a hit and less of a letdown, if that makes sense. There were so many episodes in season 1 that I really loved in Star Wars Visions, but there was a lot of them that I didn't like at all. Whereas season 2 was kind of, everything was a little bit meh, and there was less that was less that was bad and more that was like just, yeah, this is pretty cool. So it's like you had a lot of highs and lows in season 1, and everything was a little bit more evened out on season 2 for me, at least. But yeah, Visions was cool. I loved season 1. I definitely loved episode 1 and the finale as well. Those two were my favorite for sure. What was the finale? The finale was the one with the big Sith lady, and that guy that comes to that one planet with that princess or whatever, and then like she winds up making him kill her and then like bring her back to life, and then they just leave. I don't know why, dude. That episode is a fucking banger. I love that episode. It's so weird and like so creative, dude. I love the way that it's told. There was another one in there that had really good music in season 1. They all kind of do, but one especially stood out to me. It was the one with the girl with the high heels kind of thing. You guys remember which one that is? I don't remember much about the actual episode, but the music was super. It was like the wedding one, maybe the bride one, I think. I don't know. Visions was cool though. Thanks. Oh, dude, you're welcome, Zenger. Thank you for all the amazing content. The fanfic I mentioned from earlier, The Rise of Thrawn, actually shows Rhoda as a character, and he speaks basic. Thank God! Yeah, I wish more Hutts just could speak basic. Like, just get off your ass and learn a language or something. I learned Orabesh. It's not a language, but you know what I mean. It's Star Wars characters, Moroni, Peter Griffin. Best game ever. So fun and realistic. One of my favorite moments was when Plo Koon and and I gotta slow down. Ahsoka's progress during the arc. Plo's advice to Anakin was beautiful at the end. I agree. It was definitely April 3rd, 2022. It was midnight for me, so April 4th. Oh, one of my live streams. I gotcha. Nice, dude. I vaguely remember that stream. That's cool. I still can't believe they named the character Geezer. I still can't. You guys, Geezer. What about I'm a gun die? Or I'm a Gundy. You know it's I'm a gun die. Like, what a name, dude. And then he died. The end. The rabbit Jedi with the sister and father was my favorite. Coolest lightsaber design by far. Yeah, that was a pretty fun episode. At first I thought it was kind of weird, the whole rabbit person. And I'm not a big fan of rabbits to begin with. But the episode was cool. It wasn't my top favorite, but it was definitely not my least favorite. I think you guys could probably guess which one was my least favorite. I think you might all share the same sentiment. I don't know, maybe somebody thought it was their favorite, but you're wrong, and I hate you. I'm just kidding. I like rabbits. I even have a pet one. Yeah, they're okay, you know? They're just like, the devil. It's no big deal. I don't judge you if you guys like rabbits. I'm just saying that they're here to kill everyone, and you're wrong. The droid Jedi one? Wait, what? Which one was that? I can't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, I've struggled to read stuff outside of the Latin script. I need to learn some more stuff. Acrylic, Greek, Orabesh, all that good stuff. Yeah, Orabesh is just one of those languages. It's just in my rep. I don't know why this happened. I mean, they don't even look that similar. There's so many that pop up all the time, and after pulling up the alphabet and staring at it for as long as I have, I don't know. I guess I learned it. I would love to get all the unfinished Clone Wars episodes returned in some way, specifically the one with Cad Bane and Boba Fett, and the one where Anakin was venting with Obi-Wan about missing Ahsoka. Yeah, dude, what a missed opportunity. I get that the Boba Fett, that one didn't necessarily make it into season 7, but I can't believe that one didn't. The one with, wasn't it Utapau that they were either at or going to, him and Obi-Wan? Yeah, what was the premise? Wasn't there a giant kyber crystal? Or was that a different episode? Am I thinking of the same episode? Rabbits aren't the enemy of humanity, it's the dolphins. Yeah, well, you know what? They just might be in cahoots together. CT 7382. Cam. I learned Elder for the as alphabet script for D&D. Okay, well, you know, that's pretty comparable. That's pretty comparable. And there's been a couple of renditions of Orbesh too, I think, in the original trilogy, so I don't know. I can't remember if it's... I think that they changed it and they standardized it, Lucasfilm, at some point after the prequels. I can't remember. I don't know if anybody knows this, but there might be some things in the OT that I might not be able to read. I haven't actually tried to, with my newfound talent, to go back in the OT and look for stuff that was written. Maybe we'll try and do that sometime. That'd be a cool idea for a stream. I don't know how that would work though. Perhaps if there's an alliance between those two, we shall find out and we shall crush them. I would be the forefront of that. I don't know, dolphins are pretty chill though, other than the fact that they are not chill underwater with each other and other sea creatures. But yeah, I don't know. I get the dolphin thing because they have the intelligence at least. But I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, we're not gonna go into my dislike of rabbits today, guys. And okay, just to clarify, in the US, we have these ugly brown hairs that like zoom across the street and they're like emaciated looking around where I live, and they're gross and I hate them, and no one can convince me otherwise. But like a fluffy white rabbit at a pet store, like that's just cute. That's just adorable. I guess there's a difference, and I don't know what it is. May I ask what you think of the Kathleen Kennedy rumors? I still don't see why everyone's against her. Did I miss something she did besides the sequels? It's less what she did, and more so what she allowed to be greenlit, I think. Because obviously she didn't make any of it herself, but she allowed creators to do what they did. People have a problem with that, judging by the quality of the sequel trilogy that we got mostly, I would say. That's where almost anybody I know's trepidation lies. So what do I think of the rumors? I think that they might be bullshit, because I just find it hard to believe that if she's gonna get fired, that she hasn't been fired now already. Oh, it was Indiana Jones that we've been waiting on to see if she did, and that's the final straw. Like, no, I doubt that. It could be, I don't know anything. I don't have any sources. I'm not gonna say that I do, but yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, why wouldn't they have gotten rid of her if the numbers don't lie? Then why wouldn't they have gotten rid of her when any of the other Disney Plus shows bombed? I don't think that they... And I still don't think they would get rid of her. I think they would put her in a different position and have somebody else just kind of do what she does now. But I don't really know, other than the sequel trilogy, why people would be against her. Just the way that she allowed Star Wars to move forward. Her comments probably don't help sometimes. You know, the announcements she made back in 2020 or 2021 about the new movies, and now she's like denying the fact that what was it, Taika was ever... No, it was Kevin Feige was ever slated to possibly have... I don't know. There's just certain things that she does. It's like, there's less that she does right than things that she can technically be blamed for being wrong in people's minds. I don't really know. Maybe that doesn't help at all. That's my thought. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Do you play the video games like Battlefront / Fallen Order? I have in the past. I used to play the old Battlefront pretty religiously. The new Battlefront, I haven't played too much. I think we might have played it on stream once. Never finished Fallen Order, but I've watched people finish both games, Battlefront and Fallen Order. And I don't think I've watched Survivor in its entirety, but I'm more of a watch people play games, whether it's my friends or not, or YouTube, than play them myself. In my old age, I'll say. Old age, you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't think that they're bad, but I think that the old games go so much harder. But yeah, dude, I'm down to play one of the newer ones too. They're still pretty good. Dolphins are monsters. Yo, dude, the dolphins are pretty chill. Maybe you should like join them or something. Watch Generation Tech if you want to uncover the truth about dolphins, or if you want some good Star Wars lore. I love Generation Tech. That's another one I wouldn't. He's a pretty busy guy, I'm sure, and has a big channel. But I would love to do anything with Generation Tech because, first of all, he just seems like a cool dude, and there's so much lore behind. I feel like he's just an encyclopedia of stuff, and I love that. Here in South Africa, we have the cutest bunnies. Nice. I'm suspecting it's BS. I mean, she got a 3-year contract last year. Why breach the contract now? Yeah, there was that weird thing that people were talking about. She got locked out of her emails, but I don't really know what that's all about, dude. I doubt it. In Czechia, I don't even. We have so many hairs that they'll do a coop. Yeah. You better watch out. I'm down to offer my place as refuge, but we might be a little far from each other. I mean, each of the sequel movies grossed $1 billion. LOL. Yeah. I mean, Zeng, you can't deny the fact that the fan base split on those, though. At the very least, regardless of their commercial success, it definitely did something to the fandom. I have no idea why. I mean, I guess I have an idea why, but I shouldn't say I have no idea why. But you know what? Appreciate the TED Talk. It's people like you, gamer, that just make me want to keep streaming after an hour and 35 minutes. Fallen Order and Survivor are awesome games. I agree. Fallen Order was a lot of fun to play. We got to play Survivor too. I know you mentioned Zelda a few times in Doritos, and I wonder if you played Tears of the Kingdom. That's another one I started to watch people do, Let's Plays or whatever. I haven't finished it. I haven't played it. I think I played Breath of the Wild for a solid hour, and then I put it down and I never played it again. Not that it's bad. Like I said, I've watched people play it. It's cool. It's just, it's not what I necessarily thought I wanted out of a Zelda game. I don't know how to say it. I love all the games that I've played on consoles, at least. I haven't played any of the ones on the Game Boys, or Game Boy Advance or whatever. My favorite is Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. I can't even really think of that many other ones, so I think that's just the only ones that I'm going to mention. Generation Tech is the GOAT. Oh yeah, you and yeah, Alan and me, that would be sick. You guys feel free at any time to spam these YouTubers, except Zenger, because he's here. Feel free to spam their comment section and be like, hey, you and OSW should do a collab. Maybe if we get enough of them, you'd be like, hey, who are you? That would be sick, dude. I don't even know what I would do. Have you watched the Template Institute's video on building a real hunting battle group for the Empire? It's so cool. No, I haven't. I'm sure the Polish will take us in after the hair takeover. Well, I mean, I'm all the way in the United States of America, here in the good old southern state of Florida. So, so I don't know. We got enough of our own ugly ass rabbits here, so I'm about to just never come outside. I'm Jan Wiesly or the Germans, either of those two. I wouldn't hold out hope for the Hungarians. Congratulations on 6K. Whoa! Just noticed. I know, dude. It's crazy. Honestly, it's all because of my shorts, and I hate that. I wish that the videos did as good as the shorts do, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the one about Obi-Wan's hair in Tales of the Jedi and Kanan in the training room have 2 million views on their own. 2 million views, guys. If it wasn't for my shorts, I think my channel would have like somewhere in the 30,000 views ballpark range. We have 2 million channel views because of those fucking shorts. And I hate it. Why can't people watch the series? Why? I don't know. It's cool. I get it. It's a niche content, and not everybody's down for that kind of style of content, but I ain't gonna buckle to the pressure. I ain't gonna make what makes the clicks. I'm gonna make what I love, if you know what I mean. I guess you could argue that some of the making some of the shorts that I've made have been, yeah, you know what, whatever. It helps the channel. That's all that matters. The only thing I care about on the channel is overanalyzing the Clone Wars. I don't care about shorts. It's nice to have a couple extra views though, but it's crazy, man. I wish YouTube would just push long form videos like that. As much as I hear, as much as hairs are annoying, foxes in Greece beat them 20. 20-fold. No worries. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are very different than other Zelda games. By the way, Twilight Princess is my first, and it's also my favorite. Yeah, Twilight Princess holds a special place in my heart because I think I was in like junior year of high school when that came out, and I think I just skipped like an entire week of school just to beat it. I know how to endear myself to the Hungarians. I haven't actually seen your shorts. I'll have to give those a watch sometime soon. Whatever. They're kind of, they're not all of them are about the Clone Wars. In fact, I can't remember how many are about the Clone Wars. I think one is offhandedly about the Clone Wars. Maybe two, I guess, then. But yeah, I don't know. I just tried to post a few of things that I wanted to talk about. Like the fact that we hear Hondo's pirates in Vision Season 2. We don't really hear them. But there's a part in Vision Season 2 in the pit when that guy is walking into town. There's a sound effect that plays in the crowd, and it's the same one that Hondo's pirates made in Visions or in Clone Wars and Dooku captured. It's the oh my god when that guy falls over and Anakin and Obi-Wan like avoid the poison when they switch the drinks. It's so fucking weird that I know that and I was able to find that out, but I don't know, man. I did something, like I said, I have a problem when it comes to sound. But yeah, dude, I don't know. The shorts or whatever. Crazy. Congratulations, 2 mil views. Shorts are not still epic. Thank you. I appreciate that, gamer. I don't know what it is about those 2 shorts specifically that people either just like fucking hate that I made or like are all about. But yeah, they've done really well for no reason whatsoever. Avoid the poison, but are still poison. Yeah. I know. I don't understand. Did they drink too much? All we get from Obi-Wan is, I guess, that pirate brew is stronger than we thought. But, like, why did you rearrange the drinks? Oh, my flippin' word. I just realized I never completed Vision Season 2. I forgot that it got released. It came out during my exam, so I only watched the dancer episode. Yeah, I think The Pit is by far my favorite episode of Season 2. God, that one was fucked up. Like, I just remember watching that like, oh shit, like, did Homeboy just straight get murked? I'm not gonna ruin it, you know, but yeah, Season 1 or episode 1 was pretty cool of Season 2. It was really cool artistically, but a little confusing otherwise. But yeah. Is it healthy to know this much about the Clone Wars? I don't think so. I definitely don't think it is. It's healthy to offhandedly learn how to write and read another form of language or whatever you want to call it to transcribe. Yo, what up, Nick? Oh shit, we got Nick and Zenger in the chat. I feel like a real fucking YouTuber right now. What's up, boys? And any girls in the chat as well. What's going on? I'm not here to exclude. It is a happy family here. I actually, according to my analytics, there is like 2% females subscribed to the channel. So there was Natalie used to come around. There was someone named Natalie used to come around during the Zelda streams, and she would help me out a lot with random shit that I forgot in Zelda. So Natalie, if you're here or whatever, I miss playing Zelda with you. I think Hondo just spiked all the drinks, not even because of Anakin and Obi-Wan, but that's just standard procedure. I know. I think I said that in the next episode. Like, did you just poison all the drinks just to hedge your bets, or is that just how you guys get down? Like, a little poison never hurt, weak ways. All right, I'm back. What up, Chris? Yo, that meme where the guy has too much knowledge of one thing to it and names a new acquaintance in there. Definitely need more Hondo. I agree, more Hondo, baby. 2%, I thought we would be more. No, definitely, unless people just don't specify. I actually think there's a percentage. I think there's a percentage indicated for the people that don't specify their gender. Let's see real quick. I'm not even gonna get into the fact that half the people aren't subscribed. This never happened. Honestly, throughout like the history of the channel, you know, that channels will randomly throw that like statistic like only 12% of you are subscribed, so go subscribe now. For a long time it was like overwhelming majority of the people that watched the videos were subscribers, which made sense because it's like the people that would watch this content, you know, are pretty much, I would assume, in it for the long haul. But let's see, hang on, let's see if that's changed. Okay, so right now 52% of the viewers are subscribed. and 48 are not subscribed. I don't like that. That's still too many unsubscribed. I don't think any of you could be here right now without being subscribed, but I mean, I suppose it's possible, but okay, so females right now, 8.5. Oh, wow, we've grown. Oh, no, it's not unspecified, it's user specified, so 8.5% females watch the channel, excuse me. 91% male, unsurprisingly, and user specified is 0.4%. The highest percentage is people 18 through 24, 46% of you. The next highest percentage is 25 to 34 year olds, which is where I land, 28% of us. The next highest percent is surprisingly 35 to 44, and then comes 13 to 17. And there is 0.3% of people subscribed that are 65 years plus, which is fucking awesome and hilarious, and it better not be a lie. Thoughts on Sabine becoming Ahsoka's apprentice? I have no idea what to think about that. So what is we were talking about it earlier, but I'm assuming you just got here, Nick. So yeah, I don't know, dude. So what do you think? What do you think? Is she gonna be force sensitive? Because she does that random thing where she lifts out her hand when she's fighting whoever the girl is or whatever with the orange lightsaber. Like she's trying to use the force, and then she says like, "Oh, you don't have that power," or whatever she said. Like, is Sabine gonna get that power? Is Sabine gonna be like, "Oh, I missed out on all of Rebels, but guess what, guys? I'm force sensitive now." Probably not. Oh, new sub. What up, Kay? Good to have you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you stick around because I'm a crazy individual at times. Always more Hondo. You can't get enough of Hondo. I agree. Damn straight we're here for the long term. Oh no! No! We lost the stream again. Oh, okay. Hang on. We might be back. Sorry, guys. Sorry. If you guys are back, sorry. The stream keeps doing some weird shit. I told you I live in Florida, right? It says it's partly sunny, but that's not true. It's partly sunny, and it's been on and off raining, and Florida's like that. And I'm sorry that you guys keep getting disconnected, but I think it has something to do with that. But welcome, Kay. Welcome to the channel. Damn straight, we're here for the long term. It's really bad on my channel. It's like 75% unsubscribed. Yeah, I feel like only because of the form of content that I'm doing, it's like, I don't know, when people are doing analysis kind of things, it's like, it's different. I know that I'm sacrificing like my wider reach by doing something so specific rather than doing like a more broad topic for Star Wars fans. So I guess it makes sense in that regard, Zenger, why there's more people that are like kind of come and go. Because it's like, it's content for everyone, what you make. Like anybody who likes Star Wars could essentially watch your videos and laugh. Whereas like, I don't know, I feel like with analysis, it's more of a niche kind of thing. So it's like, I get less, it's clearly evident by the channel. I mean, I've been going for over a year, and you got, I think, double, if not triple my subscribers and everything. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much on your end. I mean, it looks like things are still successful for you, and I don't know how much subscriptions actually play a part in the YouTube algorithm at this current time. I know back in the day they probably played a little bit more, but I think it's more about like views in general. And you seem to be doing awesome on that front. But guys, if you haven't if you're new or just tuning in, go subscribe to Zenger, go subscribe to Nicholas. They both make awesome Star Wars content, and yeah. For sure. Love you guys. Been here for a little over a year. Yeah, I remember you from one of the very first streams, Chris. So, yeah, you're the man for sure. I also want to see Katuni with Hondo. Who's Katuni? It would be dumb if she just gained the Force after Rebels. Yeah, I think Ahsoka was just training with the lightsaber. I mean, which makes sense. You could still be a master and apprentice kind of vibe there. Maybe Anakin and Obi-Wan just aren't as tolerant to spice. Lattes, you're still good, don't worry. All right, sweet. Yeah, sorry about that glitch before. I don't know. In Rebels, Kanan says to Sabine, the Force isn't something you have to be open to it. Yeah, and George is very cryptic, or not very vague in the way that he answers that too sometimes. He's like, everyone has the Force, to whatever degree. It's just a matter of I don't know. It's really left up to a weird interpretation there, but we'll have to see what happens. I'm pretty confident Dave is going to make it make sense. I feel like this is something that Dave has been thinking about for the past 15 years already, since Clone Wars began. So I'm not too worried about it. Damn, 15 years. That's crazy. Not again. Remember her? She was the Lothian girl from the Youngling arc in season 5. I would like to see her as Hondo's first mate. Oh, okay, I got you. I did not know that was, I had no idea that was the name. I probably broke it. Your channel looks interesting. I'll check it out after the streams. Definitely worth it, Chris. I mean, if you have an open sense of humor, I guess I'll put it that way. There's some deep cuts in there and some adult humor in there. We'll say that. Zenger outdoes himself in every video. How can someone be unsubscribed? I agree. I think my favorite part about your video, Zenger, is I keep saying that weird. I know. It's like I'm like Lan and Han and Han and Lando. I'm all over the place today. But yeah, go check him out. Yeah, I was gonna create a Bad Batch episode where Cody and Crosshair take out Hondo's pirate base and Katuni would be there as well. I might still do it. Do it! Nick, that would be awesome. I would really love to see that. Hell yeah, you got everybody's stamp of approval, Nicholas. I don't know which you prefer, Nick or Nicholas. She was the Jedi girl. Yeah, I got it now. I'm a little late to the party, but I think I did it pretty good. Midichlorians can kind of contradict the fact that everyone is supposed to have a force. Yeah, I'm not really worried about those formalities either. Like, I don't really care. Midichlorians were kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate it. Whatever. It's no big deal. Stop digging. You've already struck gold. Wait, what did I do? How far did I dig? I'm used to it by now. I always have to make the AI say, Zenger. Yeah, I guess I should probably pay more attention, huh? Stay tuned to see how OSW mispronounces. Damn it! Zenga. I mean, at this point now, I'm never gonna say it right, guys. You can't do that to me. You know you're just setting me up. Okay, well, technically everyone has midichlorians. It depends on how many you have. Oh, okay. For a second, I got it. I forgot that K's name was K. I was like, when I made those Ratchet and Clank animations, no one really watched them. I always thought they were pretty cool. I definitely watched, I think all of the Star Wars, how it should have ended. Nick, I can't remember when I came privy to your channel, but I know it was a while ago. At some point when you had first started doing things. And I don't know. I've been in... I followed a few YouTubers for a long time. Like, I followed Star Wars series since literally his first video, and I know everybody says that, but he wasn't the only YouTuber I followed at that time because it was such a pop in time. It was like we were all wondering who the hell Snoke was after The Force Awakens. We were all like, whoa, dude, what's happening? Is this Plagueis? What was the music? Like, it was a pop in time. So yeah, I started watching Theory then. I came onto the Stupendous Wave at that time, although I don't watch his stuff anymore. Generation Tech came along. Like, so at some point, Nick, I can't remember when I started watching, but it was like, it was one of the first, like, one of the first videos you had made. I'm just subscribed to everybody on my not main channel. I had a YouTube channel, like, where I just, like, a personal channel where I didn't upload anything, or, you know, I don't do stuff. I do music stuff on there. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, I've been subscribed to you on that channel for like years. And then when I made the OSW one, I subscribed to, but yeah, subs don't really affect views. Recommended tab works better. Yeah, I don't know how any of this stuff works, man. I gotta figure that out. When I made the Ratchet, oh yeah, I read that. New Star Wars animation tomorrow. What? That's sick. I have my notifications turned on, so I'll try and pop in during, if you're premiering it. I used to do animation. That's how I came on to you. Exactly. I didn't want to say it because I couldn't remember, but I do remember those animations. I know that some people don't like him, but I'm okay with him. I like Theory. I get it. Yeah, I get why people, I guess, might not for everyone, you know? I feel like I take the approach of, like, you know, judge people based on what they do and, you know, how they present themselves. I don't really think I'm going to get too much into it, actually, because I think there's a lot of people that don't like Theory that much, which is weird because, yeah, 3.3 million subs. But yeah, that dude, if it wasn't for Theory, man, I know I wouldn't have the channel. Like, I wouldn't care. But supporting Theory from, like I said, from the first Plagueis Theory to the Vader fan film to now, it's like, what a journey, dude. Like, fuck. That's just a dude that wanted to do something and was just like everybody else, like me, like you. And now look at how successful he is. Like, fuck, and so much inspiration. If nothing else, so much inspiration for the dude. Anybody that like just has like a come up story like that, I don't know. I love that shit. What is your music channel? Would love to check it out. I can't tell you, gamer. I can't tell you because I show my face. At one point, I'm sure I'll do a face reveal, but I don't know what that would be like. I guess I have to do like a milestone kind of thing, right? Like if we hit, I have it in my head that if we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, that I'll just do a face reveal. But it's like, I feel like who cares? But I would love to get as many subscribers on my music channel as I do here, because I think there's like 300 something subscribers on my other channel. There's not a lot. And there's obviously over 6,000 here. There's 6,000 more subscribers here than my other channel. So it would be only beneficial for me to lead people to that other channel, but I'm going to keep it a secret. And I don't really have a reason why, because I don't really care about showing my face. Like, it's on my other channel, but at this point, I'm just doing it to fuck with you guys. Sorry, I cuss a lot. If anybody over here is offended, there's a button right here at the top right corner of the screen, and you're more than welcome to click it. Yeah, man, he just gets a bad rap because he's the #1 YouTuber. I'm a hit the hay and watch Zenger. All right, later, Chris. Hang on, I think I skipped over some stuff. That's cool. I used to watch Star Wars Theory, but I haven't seen him in a while. I need to catch up on his stuff. Yeah, I definitely, above all else, love watching things with Theory. Like when he does the watch parties, that's probably my favorite. I've watched everything new on Disney Plus with Theory live streaming. I think he started doing it during Clone Wars Season 7, actually. I don't think he did anything. I don't think, yeah, there wasn't anything else. Oh, yeah, Mando Season 1. Oh, yeah, I guess it was Mando Season 1. I don't remember. I cannot, yeah, okay. He gets a bad rap because he's #1 Star Wars YouTuber, that is. Yeah. I can't see why people don't like Theory. He's awesome. Spends so much money for his personal... I can see why people don't like Theory for sure. It's not that hard to see for me. Like... I don't know if you guys can tell for me personally, but I don't know. There's just a certain amount of agreeableness, like, and it's not a good or a bad thing, you know. There's definitely some stuff that I would never just chill and be like, oh yeah, you know, I don't mind, but I'm much more conscious of the way other people might be feeling. And there's nothing wrong with not caring about that fact, but Theory just really doesn't care what people think of him now at this stage in the game. And that's fine, but I can see why people get turned off by that, like, that vibe, that kind of bravado. Having been with Theory from the beginning, and, like, one of the reasons that I started watching him was because of what I could tell was his humility. In the beginning of the channel, you could just hear it in his voice. He was, like, so blue in the gills, so to speak, like, hey man, this is another Star Wars Theory, and like he just loved what he was doing, and I was like, dude, I fuck with this energy. Like, I don't need some show off, know it all, like. But yeah, that's what made me like Theory, and now with all the hate that he's probably gotten over the years, it makes sense why he's so like, I'm just gonna drop it the way it is, and whatever you think is whatever. I get why that would rub people some like the wrong way, but I think the people that have just been there just know that he's just a nice guy. It's like, I don't know, the fame, I guess you could say that he has, it's a lot. I know it's not movie star status, but you know, I can't imagine what it would do to me. So I can get why people wouldn't like Theory. I think that they just are the kind of people that don't give much of a chance in general, though. You know what I mean? I don't like his opinions or the toxicity he's been responsible for spreading, but I, of course, can respect his dedication to the stuff he does show love / support for. I agree with you there too, Zenger. Zenger! I don't think he's responsible for spreading it. as much as I wish he would do a better job at not acknowledging it. I don't think it's necessary that necessarily the fact that I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has his perspective. So obviously I'm not like shitting on what you just said, Zenger. I'm just trying to give my take on it. I think that he's not entitled to dissipate the toxicity, but he definitely just leaves it alone rather than tries to lead by example, if that makes sense. It's okay to do what you want and do your own thing. He just doesn't do anything to make it better. And it's not his job to, don't get me wrong. I don't know how to word this properly. Like, I don't know how to convey what I'm trying, like everything that I'm thinking, but yeah, I don't know. It's more of like a hands-off toxicity thing. If there's any toxicity on Theory specifically, Zen, because he says some kind of offhanded shit that, you know, could be viewed as toxic sometimes, but I think it's more of the fact that he just kind of ignores it, you know. And I shouldn't say ignoring it, because he kind of feeds into it a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know how to. It's a train of thought that I don't really know how to grab hold of. It can seem like the fame he's gone to his head a little bit sometimes, and his temper is rough. Yeah, that's a thing too. You can definitely tell that growing up, Theory was a bit of a. I don't want to say a nerd, because I was a fucking nerd, but at the same time, I never had any fear. And I don't know if Theory had fear, but I hate to say it, you can kind of, he said it, he's mentioned it, and he's acknowledged it, that he got bullied when he was younger. You can kind of tell, now that he has a big audience, sometimes when he's tried and put in a corner, he gets way too defensive. I've seen it only like 2 or 3 times. So I shouldn't say that he does it all the time, but the fact that I saw it at all and it happened is like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense, you know. I don't know. I never was bullied, because I gave 0 shits. Like, if anybody tried to bully me, I immediately confronted it and dealt with it. Now I'm older and I have a better handle on my emotions, and I know Theory does too from when he was younger, but yeah, he goes a little bit hard sometimes, and it's a little hard to watch. Theory can get quite toxic too, sadly. Yeah, I guess that's, you know, considered a form of toxicity in itself. Like, you know, I don't really know. I don't have much to say on a form of toxicity, so I don't know. I wish he would just be able to, you know, take a deep breath and like really feel that deep breath. I see what you mean. I never really noticed it. Been watching him on and off for the last few years. Absolutely loving these lo-fi beats, by the way. Thank you. Definitely go show Close on Sunday some love, guys, if you like the music. Link is in the description. Definitely banging lo-fi tracks for sure. I lost some respect when he yelled at me and called me stupid that one time, but to each their own. Wait a minute, what one time? Kay, are you that are you the same person that was on the stream with him that one time and he just like fucking went berserk? I shouldn't say berserk, but that's what I'm thinking. That's one of the situations that came to my mind. Another being when him and Josh got into it one time. If that was you, what up? It's good to have you. Yeah, it was during a live stream. That was you? Damn. I mean, you're more than welcome here. I'm not going to yell at you. So I apologize on behalf of that situation, if that was you, unless it was a different one that I'm not aware of. But there was the one time when he was bringing guest stars on, and if that was you, somebody had asked him a question about the fandom, I think, relating to the fandom and his place in it. And yeah, he was just like, yeah, whatever. He made an apology video afterwards. But that's the kind of thing that separates like me and Theory. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have that kind of time. But like I said, maybe I have no concept of that because I don't have 3.3 million subscribers. I don't know how many at the time, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But yeah, you're safe here. I mean, if you're giving hearts to comments like the sequels killed this franchise, I'm never giving Disney money. And that's okay. Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing though. Like, with people like me, like I get so little comments on my videos that I think I like love every comment on my video. I've lost track of a bunch of them because the shorts, like there's so many fucking comments in my shorts that I definitely don't have time to read all of them, but I try to respond to all of them and heart them in the videos. So yeah, I don't know. Theory doesn't heart all of his comments, so I get where you're coming from there. He's a tough one. I used to enjoy him, but I can't deal with it anymore. I definitely don't blame you there. I think it's just, Theory reminds me so much of like one of my best friends growing up. That I have such a soft spot for Theory in that regard that I feel like vicariously through understanding my one friend, I almost understand Theory. And of course, everyone's different. That's all bullshit and it's all in my head. But yeah, apparently I try and justify it that way. I've started playing GTA and I've completely lost the plot of what we're talking about. I don't even know. I think we just got on the Star Wars theory somehow Star Wars theory returned. Sick beats. Thank you, Kay. I just saw the defensiveness when he ordered 66 at one kid who was trying to make... Yeah, I think... Yeah, it was during a live stream. I don't know if that was you, Kay, but I'm glad you're here. It's crazy how interchangeable the fandom is like that. Like... I obviously expect to see some people that watch Star Wars Theory here, but there's people that I see in his live stream chat all the time that sometimes pop into my chat, and that's just so fucking funny and so fucking cool to me. Fat Naked Jimmy Neutron comes in here sometimes. I don't know if you guys ever watch Theory streams like that, but he's in there a lot, and it's so funny watching the people that I see in Theory streams come here. I don't know, it's just cool. It's like, we are all one community deep down, like... Despite the fact that some people think Theory's toxic, that some people think, you know, whoever's whatever, it's so cool. I love that we all interchangeably are in the same community still somehow. This is a weird stream. At first we were watching Ahsoka, like, what's happening? At some point my girlfriend's gonna be calling us, by the way. Calling us. It's gonna be calling me, by the way. So, I may have to end the stream, but I mean, 2 hours is pretty good for just coming in expecting to only watch the trailer. I'm glad you guys stuck it out with me. Thank you for chilling, guys. I love it when we just have like 12 people in the chat. There's enough time to read everything, you know, like nobody's, I love obviously more people in the chat, but I don't know, the more intimate streams like this, it's just my vibe. I fuck with it. So thank you for being here, guys. You wondered the exact same thing. Crap, gamer. I don't know if I might have responded to that too late. I can't remember what you were talking about. And I don't know what you're yikesing, Zenger, but I'm sorry if it was me. With Ahsoka coming out soon and Filoni more or less saying that it's supposed to be 5th season of Rebels. Do you have any plans to overrun as a Rebel show? Actually, at the beginning of the stream, we decided that I might do that now. So we might do Rebels during Clone Wars. So we might be on like season 2 or 3 of OCW, Overanalyzing Clone Wars, and we might do Rebels at the same time. I don't know yet, but I'm gearing towards that, maybe. We'll see. Thanks for the recommendation of Close on Sunday. Yeah, there's a bunch of other lo-fi artists that do some really good Star Wars stuff, but for some reason, I just vibe so hard with Close on Sunday. Like Samuel Kim is a great YouTube musician. I don't know what he does outside of YouTube. He's got some cool lo-fi stuff and awesome compositions in general, but I don't know, man. Close on Sunday, I just vibe with it so hard, and I'm glad you guys do too. I know we're less than 20 minutes right now. Oh, less than 20. I need glasses. The RN looked like minute from far away. Hang on, I have my glasses. Hang on, give me 1 second. They're not really glasses, they're more cheaters, but I like that you respond to every message. I mean, honestly, it's not like I have much of a choice. Like, I feel like I'd be kind of a dick if I didn't, because there's only like every 15 seconds a chat rolls in. It's not like I don't have the time, you know what I mean? The comments on my videos are I guess are different. Like I said, the shorts and stuff, I don't even bother to respond to those comments because there's like thousands of comments to go through. But with the videos in general, like on the channel, I usually only get like 100 per video right now, and I'm sure that's going to change it someday. But yeah, I have the time. Like, I'm not going to act like I can't respond, especially in live stream. It's like, you see my screen, we ain't got much going on. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're here. This is actually the first of your streams that I caught. I love the vibe. Thank you. Yeah, this is literally the vibe that we have every stream. And there's an entire playlist of live streams at the end of every video, and it's on the main channel page. I think I put them back to unlisted. Which I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. You'd think that having the streams as public would be better, but I just like them better as unlisted. I don't know. sometimes I don't know whether or not I sound like an ass, and to just have it a little bit more hidden from people, even though it's right on the main page anyway, it's just like, yeah, I like that a little bit better. So yeah, I don't know. Great stream. I've added you on Discord. Yo! If you want to chat at some point, for sure, I'll definitely open up Discord as soon as we get out of here, and I'll at least hit you up. And if you want, you're more than welcome into our Discord as well, Zenger. Zenger! Every time I say it, I forget, and I'm not even gonna worry about it anymore. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it. I think I'm just having a brain fart on how you do pronounce it, but we'll figure that out in like 5 minutes. This has been so much fun. It's my first. Oh, dude, thank you guys for tuning in for the first time. Like, I don't think we've ever had that many first timers during stream. So that's pretty dope. So thank you, Chris. Ah, you remembered my name. You officially gained a new subscriber. Thank you. It's good to have you, CT7382. Hell yeah, that's sick. I'm glad I streamed today. I thought I was subbed to every Star Wars channel out there, but the algorithm just now sent me here. I mean, we're not a big channel, so I get it. To say every Star Wars channel, there's a lot of random ones that, you know, they only have a couple subscribers. There's so many Star Wars channels, big and small, so I'm not surprised that hardly anyone knows who I am. It would be cool to get more recognition. I think the main way that could happen, because YouTube is just... if I were to go hard on shorts, which I don't really want to do, I like the long form videos. I mean, I'll try and post shorts every once in a while, but the only other thing I can think of is if somebody, if I can stream with another streamer or like a YouTuber, like if I were to collab with somebody, like I love the fact that me and Hammer Kids, for instance, our audience is pretty much interchangeable. A lot of the people that watch his stuff Overanalyzing Korra watch Overanalyzing Star Wars, mostly because we both watched Overanalyzing Avatar. I don't know if you guys know that exists, but there's a channel called Overanalyzing Avatar, and he does what I do with The Last Airbender, and we were just both inspired by the form of content, and we decided to do our own series. But yeah, I don't know. Love Hammer Kids, and Zenger! I love you too. I think Theory seems nice, but I think he ran into a situation similar to other channels that cover media with established fan base. That being the fan base is toxic and has been since the very beginning. See, I don't know. I get it. Everybody says Star Wars fans are toxic, but that's just not true, because you can take the individual Star Wars fan, they have other fandoms, and unless they're toxic everywhere, the Star Wars fandom isn't toxic. People are just toxic sometimes. There's so many people that come in here that are not toxic that I know of. I don't know. You guys have always been pretty chill, and we have fun, and we're cool, and everything's cool. So I get what you mean. Like, I think there's just so many Star Wars fans that it's hard to not accumulate some toxicity there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to think that Star Wars fans are just toxic, because you guys are so fucking cool, and like everybody that I've been a fan with my whole life has been pretty chill. Yeah, there's been a couple bad eggs, but that just comes with the territory, right? Excuse me. I saw a few premieres of yours, but I hadn't been to one of your streams, and I really like it. Oh, definitely, I'll try and stream more often. I've been a little busy. I've kept the patrons up to date on like the specifics of what I've been up to. So I apologize if it just seems like I haven't been here, everybody, but there's a lot of stuff that behind the scenes I'm getting ready for. A lot of life changes are happening. I'm good though, and that's all that matters. I know that there's been a couple points during making this channel where it's been a little unclear whether or not I would continue. Things have gotten a little rough. It's hard to make time for content, all that stuff, but yeah, dude, I don't know. I love this little community that we got going on, and yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you, Dolphiny. No offense, as a Star Wars fan myself, and I acknowledge our own toxicity. Oh, as a Star Wars, yeah, but I mean, that's the thing though, like, not every Star Wars fan is toxic, you know? Like, I don't know, a lot of them are maybe, but you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. I don't have to go that much into detail. I just changed my profile name because of reasons, but you can just call me Josh. All right, sweet. I'll try and remember that specifically, Josh, that 7382 is you. You might have to correct me again. When did you start Overanalyzing Star Wars? I started January 28th, 2022. I can't remember. I don't know why I know that. Yeah. I only learned about you because of Hammer Kids. And yeah, there's a lot of people that only learned about Hammer Kids because of me, and probably less, I would say, because he's doing really well. And then overanalyzing Avatar, like I said, a lot of people came from over there. A lot of people are just Star Wars fans and they have no idea who either of them are. But yeah, it's cool to have that, you know. I like it. I like that. I like it a lot. But yeah, I watched Hammer Kids, and one time he mentioned you, so I came to take a look and really liked it. Nice. Hell yeah. I love Hammer Kids. I just think when you have a fandom the size of Star Wars, there's bound to be toxic folks. Yeah, it's a numbers game. You have more toxic fans, but a small minority usually shouldn't represent the majority. You know what I mean? Any group that reaches a sufficient size will at some point be labeled toxic. Right. After we finished Avatar, I swear I almost considered doing an overanalyzing of Clone Wars, but due to life at the time, I never got the chance to do it. So glad you're doing the show justice. There's been a couple people that wanted to do it. You know, I knew a couple of them. There was one channel that did it before me. His channel itself was called Overanalyzing Clone Wars. I don't think it was Star Wars. Yeah, Overanalyzing Clone Wars. That was my boy, dude. I don't know why he stopped making content. I wish he didn't. I get it. YouTube's a grind and shit. I really liked him though. And then there was Robin, who used to overanalyze. He's gone now. It's in terms of overanalyzing. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I think it's cool. I wish more people would do it. And it's not even like, okay, you don't have to call your channel Overanalyzing whatever. I get it. A lot of people are like, you're just a ripoff of OA, but it's literally a watch party and commentary. Are you going to tell me that there's not more than one watch party and commentary channel on YouTube? No? All right, well, get over the name then. You know what I mean? Not you guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to yell at you. I love you all. I don't know what's happening. I love the Star Wars community. I love democracy. Good luck with everything happening in real life. Wish you the best of luck. Thank you, gamer. I'm thoroughly enjoying what I've heard from your channel so far. I'm glad to have you guys, and I appreciate that, Kay. I think most of the fan base can be reasonable. I agree. I think the Star Wars fan base can be quite reasonable, given all that we've suffered in the past. Cool beans, my guy. I don't remember what I said to warrant cool beans, but I'll take the coolest beans you got. Fine, I'll do it myself. You ever watch Mystery Science Theater? No, I haven't, but that sounds cool. I'm a science nerd. Well, I'm not a very adept one, but... Oh, crap, my girlfriend's calling. Oh, shit, it's 4 o'clock. All right, I love you guys, but I think that this is probably a good place to call it. 2 hours and 15 minutes. But yeah. Oh, it's an old commentary show. Oh, dude, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I'm about to probably end the stream here soon, so I'll probably do that right now. And Zenger, Zenger! I'll hit you up in a minute on Discord or whatever. They watch old B movies and comment on it. Oh, nice. That would be sick. We could do something like that. Cheers, Chris. Love the stream. Glad I got to join in with you guys. Thanks, gamer. Tell your friends. My name's Chris. Don't wear it out, because I swear, the next Kahoot quiz for season 2, I'm gonna throw that question in there again, and whoever doesn't get it is gonna get kicked out of my room. Definitely a long stream. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for sticking it out with me this long, dude. I know you, of all people, are probably busy with the videos and everything, so I appreciate you sticking around, and I'm glad you got to chill and chat. Like, I know I comment in some videos sometimes, but yeah, dude, I don't know. Just having you here, like, it's just sick. It's just cool. It's like, small world makes big things feel small. People feel interchangeable. I don't know. This is a weird outro thought, but I love you guys. Thanks for the good time. Thank you for the good time, Jan. This was so fun. Dude, you guys are awesome. Shit, I love you guys. I gotta stream more often. Yeah, enjoy the Ahsoka trailer. I love you. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's been a good time chilling with you. I can't wait for your next video on Weapons Factory. Cheers. Okay, it's going through the copyright right now. I think I'm on like my 3rd attempt, so hopefully it's up soon. I'm gonna release it for the patrons first, you know, for early release, and then yeah, it'll be on hopefully this week. But I love you guys. Keep an eye out for it. Brush your teeth. Let me know if that girl in the trailer was Treya.